Evening, all you lovely people. New intro. Yes, looking a little bit worse for wear tonight. I got helmet head tonight. Live from the garage. Yeah, just got in and just grabbing as much as I can. So just have a quick hi and welcome everybody in the room. So Neil will answer your question in a second. Hi to GB Patron John, VJ Vincent's in the room, and bloke on a motorbike. Oi, oi, boys. Quick cough. Anyway. Quick one for Neil then. So, yeah, check your side stand. It's cut out, not start again. Check your side stand, check your kill switch. E5 petrol all the time. Check your oil. We do what's called a repair routine. First thing you check, get the seat bucket out of that thing. Fuel, air, spark, and then tappets. If it keeps cutting out, check your tappets. Depends on how many miles you've done. Right, let's go through the room. Kazo is in the room. My mucker from another is here. Just walking home with the dog. He is here in a few. So the StreamYard link is up on the side. We're going to copy and paste that in for you. And Jay, H2 Performance, good to see you, buddy. Welcome along to the stream. Right, StreamYard link over here on the left-hand side. So we are streaming across 3 platforms again tonight. So we are on Facebook, we're on Instagram, and we are on YouTube. So if you want to come and quick question, will easy start work? Do not put easy start in an engine, you will pop the cylinders. It will get reliant on easy start. The best thing to use, a little bit of brake and clutch cleaner, but only a little bit at a time. If it's not getting fuel, it's not getting air, and it's not getting a spark, then that is free. So get it out, pop the injector out, turn the bike over, see if it's pushing fuel through the bike through the injector. If it's doing that, check your airbox, make sure it's not full of crap, and make sure you've got the water out your airbox. Get the spark plug out, put it in the HT lead, rest it on the side of the engine, turn it over. Have you got a good spark? Fuel, air, spark. Next thing to do, timing tappets, but it's no doubt going to be one of those 4. Bloke on a motorbike. Hi to Reese. Hello, buddy. Welcome along. Evening, Rev. Bloke on a motorbike. My bike laid itself down the other day. Problem was I'm still on it. Diesel. Very not good, mate. I haven't put it up yet, but obviously everyone knows where the Superbike factory is in Milton Keynes. So I do the same ride from the garden centre down to the A5, right down to the A5, and I come back past Superbike factory, down to the roundabout and do a left. Now, I came past there today and I was stopped at lights, a load of cop cars everywhere. And I thought, oh, Jesus, someone's pranked their car. Having a laugh and a joke about it. As I got level, there's a bike on the floor in half a dozen pieces, and the guy sat on the side of the road, sort of just got his crash helmet off, sitting there holding his ribs and that. I did look across, go, you all right, buddy? Everything all right? And the woman said, yeah, he's fine. And he looked up and gave me the thumbs up. And obviously I was in traffic. Coppers are waving me on. But the thing was, he'd obviously come down to go, and an Asda van pulled straight across in front of him. Think once, think twice. Look, effing bike people. The amount of car drivers, and I see it every day on test rides, where a car driver will not look twice for a biker. Us as bikers have to be on our spider. We tend to be all on our spider senses, but most car drivers these days are absolutely, and I am 25 seconds in, so I can swear, most car drivers are shit at driving. They have got absolutely no idea. And I've mentioned it on one of my videos that I've done. I think bikers and car drivers should do a refresher course at least every 5 years. So your license that you get, you're not entitled to it. It's a gift, and you are there to look after your gift of your license and keep it clean. Ride to your ability. Don't overstretch yourself, and do what you do as a biker or a car driver. And people these days just can't be asked. I've got the stereo on, I'm pumping away. If you notice, most of the time I will not have music on when I'm in a car. People phone me up and like, where are you? I'm in the car. Well, you got no music on? No, because I don't have music on in the car. I hate music. I have music on at work when I'm working, but I will not have music on in the car. I will not take a call. If you try phoning me on the bike or you try phoning me in the car, I'm not going to answer. I'll answer the call when I get to my destination. If it's 2 hours, tough. You're going to have to wait 2 hours for a phone call, or I'll stop for a cup of coffee and then check my phone. I will not check my phone while I am in the car. Vincent just said, both my crashes have been like that. Neither saw me, neither gave way on the roundabout. We've got that last one obviously the Audi taking Vincent's front wheel out when he was on his LXR. The LXR's still in our garage as well. So CDB, hello youngster. Hey old man, yeah, good to see you, buddy. I tried music while riding, didn't like it. I like to hear the engine note. Bloke on a bike. I have 3 SUVs boxed around me when I low side. Apparently they all saw me go down. One came back round on the So the biker was all right. It was obviously went up on the Bikers MK page that a biker was down at the Superbike factory, but he was all right. He was okay, and he gave me the thumbs up. If not, he would have given me the thumbs down. And I was obviously coming back to the garage and following. It looked like the guy was either on a Rosper ride or a DAS, but obviously the rider in front gave me a little leg shake, and I'm like, oh, great, bit of gravel on the road, yeah. And then he held his left hand straight up, and I'm thinking, why has he got a left? I remember what Peaky said, and he did actually turn right on me. But he got his left arm straight up in the air, straight up like that, because he was obviously holding the throttle and watching the guy in front, and obviously doing a conversation. So he literally just did that and turned right. And I'm like, good thing. So if you haven't seen Peaky's video of biker signs, things like tap the top of the helmet, coppers up front, or pointing in front of you, I need some fuel, or waving a leg to obviously let people know that there's debris or gravel in the road. Go and watch Peaky Biker's video on the biker signs. There are loads of signs around. The other one as well, obviously 2 fingers down when you pass a bike. That tends to be more in the States, but we normally do the biker nod your head off to the side, or just give a little duck of the head. I tend to do it off to the side because I'm still keeping my eyes on the road. If you duck your head, you're taking your eyes off the road. So I tend to do it off to one side. Bloke on a motorbike, all the gear, all the time. Exactly. Save my skin. Dress for the ride, not the slide. That's what we say. As I say, StreamYard link is up on the side if anybody wants to come and join me. But my mucker from another is walking the jog. He will be here shortly. Now, following what has been going on for the last 2 weeks, and we've had, obviously, if you didn't see it last week, the Friday Night Live Red Edition, go back to last week's 2 hours and exactly 10 minutes in. Roland Keith popped into the room. It wasn't Roland Keith, and the videos I've left the edit in. I couldn't be asked. Obviously YouTube know about it, and they're taking action against the person because obviously he did the worst thing and didn't VPN his ID number for his internet address. So they're on that now. So they are sourcing it and hunting it down. But I left it in for the content. So 2 hours, 10 minutes, go into last Friday's live stream and have a look at what you do. But as I say, if you do want to get onto the channel tonight, I'm going to put it up at the bottom here. To qualify for coming onto the stream, you need to be in our side chat over here for at least 4 weeks. If invited on, you've got to have a good audio, decent camera, and your camera must be on before entering the stream. And lo and behold, sitting down the bottom, I am going to get a copy. I'm just going to grab a quick photo of this, guys. So Peaky is going to love this. So sitting down the bottom of my stream, and we're going to just turn my phone around and have a look down there. Look, lo and behold, he's now called himself Mason. Yeah, and he's putting a video up. Unfortunately, my friend, you've just been banned from the studio. You're all gone. So once Peaky gets in the room, there are admins on, and in the private chat, he's gone, hello. Basically, fuck you. You're not getting into the room tonight. Andy, GSA Tractor, evening all. Hey, Rev, as a sports bike guy, what would be a suggestion for a beginner track bike? ZX6. Get yourself a ZX6, Kawasaki 636, Honda CB600RR. Good track bike, nice bike to learn on. Crazy's here. That's me done. You're welcome in any time, Jay. If you want to jump in on the stream, I shall save that little picture that I took for later. But obviously, who else have we got in? Luke Holland. Is the Lex Moto Aspire? I wouldn't touch a Lex Moto Aspire with a barge pole, mate. If you're looking for a decent 50, WK Scrambler 50, that's quite a good one. Cypher The electric Cypher, I know it only does, it's got about 20, 30 mile range, but the Cypher shifts like shit off a shovel. You can't go far wrong with a Cypher, keep it charged up, and it's electric. If you want to do sort of a twist and go scooter, the Lexmoto Echo has just dropped 200 quid in price, and we have them back in, I think, about March time. Bloke on a motorbike, 11 minutes mark for the first F-bomb. Yeah, it's a little bit better than Peaky. Peaky's suggested another good one. Triumph 675. Yeah, great bike to get onto the stream. BK, make sure the real crazy legs could be James in this. Oh, I know it. I know when the boys are on. The new thing now, you have to have your camera on before you come into the stream. Basically, buggering up on the channel will get you a first offence will get a timeout in the back room. If you happen to come on and you call yourself Mason and you've got the same video of James, unfortunately, you're not getting in the room. Admins normally take care of that. But obviously last week's one was Rowley Keith, because he came in as Roland Keith with the background logo. We let him in. Now, the new rule, your camera must be on before entering the lives, and any drama or issue from any channel will result in a timeout. For a first offence, a ban for a second offence. So just to make it clear how the rules of the live stream now run. And if you happen to be watching for the first time, don't forget, over 18's disclaimer, it is not for children. Adult jokes, C-bombs, F-bombs, and of course, everything may occur during the show, especially when Peaky comes in the room, because it's normally me and Peaky, F and Jeff, and people go, yeah, but you could have so many more viewers if you kept it clean. We're not, it's a bike channel. It's a Friday night. It's a bike channel. It's about all the boys getting together, having a little bit of fun. I've come up with a wine glass and I've left my bottle of wine downstairs. So I shall wait for Peaky to jump into the stream before I disappear downstairs and go and get myself a refill. Howie's just said the rules regulations getting more and more like our local library. Yes, but you don't get effing and jeffing on the local library. Good to see you, Howie. Hope everything's good with you. I do like Howie. If you haven't gone and seen Paramedic Relic, go and look at his new intro. He's done an AI intro and it looks really, really good. So well done to Howie for doing that. German Jobby's in the room. Good evening. Good to see you, buddy. Crazy Legs on a bike. Great. Good to see you. And my muck up from another. I'm going out with him on Sunday. If the weather's good, we're going to get out and have some fun. You just missed it. Lo and behold.
I think I just heard you say somebody's coming as Morgan. Oh, fucking summit.
No, Mason. Look who it is in the background.
Fucking absolute.
Unfortunately, banned from the studio, mate. Banned from the studio.
Fair play. Fair play.
Yeah. New rule now: cameras must be on before you come onto the live stream. I don't know who this bloke is. He looks. Is this James again? Hang on a minute. Who's this? Oh no, it's Jay.
How you doing,
I suppose when he sat back in the chair, I thought, is that James?
You know, it's amazing what AI can do these days, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah. How you doing, buddy?
I'm all right, Paul. How are you?
Yeah, good.
How you doing,
right.
man? You're right, Jay.
All right. All right,
quick
buddy.
chat, boys. I'm going to go and get a quick refill. And don't go changing any bloody names.
I admin today. I admin.
Are we going to hear the dog snoring then shortly?
Yeah, mate.
Just warn him out.
I've just had a good fucking 25 minutes with him. He's absolutely ball bag now. So I'm surprised you can't hear him already. But,
no, not yet.
Nah. But yeah, man, how's tricks? You all right? You've been out on the bike or not?
No, mate, no, not at all. I've, you know, because I'm always changing things out on the bike. I took me saddle, you know, the pannier racks off.
Yeah.
Because the bike does look better without them, and then I've ended up putting them back on again. Because I thought,
I
any trails?
Yeah, well, I was like that. To be fair, mate, I've been umming and ahhing whether to just completely get rid of them, and sell the frame and the fucking pannier bags, and just if I go somewhere, I'll just take a fucking bag.
Well, I've seen them. I've been looking at them other ones you can get that you just throw out over the back,
right.
and they sort of point upwards so they don't touch your exhaust. So I'm thinking about something like that, you know, like soft panniers.
Yeah, I like them. There's a good company. They're expensive, but it's a good company. It's something like
It's Krieger, isn't they?
No, it's Krieger. It's something like Moscow or Moscow or something like that.
Is it
Moscow,
something like that. Yeah.
Moscow, or fucking whatever. Yeah, them are fucking wicked, mate. What's it name's got some of them. Stefan. So if you watch not Solo Moto, what's his channel called? So if you watch, fuck's sake, what's his channel called? Moto Travel UK. That's it. So he does a lot. He does a lot of fucking touring. Yeah. He does, like I say, he's got some cracking stuff, mate.
Yeah, no, sad. And he's just put on there that there's no security with them. But the idea is, I think, is because I want to do trail riding and stuff like that. Obviously, the better to have, aren't they, soft panniers, and we take them off the bike anyway, or just take the stuff out wherever you stop. So
yeah, I mean, to be fair, if you're only giving out for a couple of nights,
yeah,
you ain't gonna. I mean, I could have. I mean, like we did, we fit everything in the fucking back box. Do you know what I mean?
I used to do that as a kid. You used to do that as a kid on a push bike.
On a bicycle, didn't you?
Yeah.
But you had to make sure the weight was right. I should be fucking right again. Right.
Yeah. Well, my mum used to send me for the Sunday, the weekly shop. It was all over the place. But
quick one for you, Jay, because you did message me at the beginning of the week. So can you make the logo a little bit bigger?
Look at that. That's brilliant. Yeah, that's
cool.
Perfect, mate.
I've done you another 3 of those.
So, good man. Thank you.
I'll try and burn a few more. The one that I did do, I've been cracking on these since Wednesday. Look at the quality of that one.
Oh wow. Yeah, that looks nice.
I've got the hippo drones up. I've also started. I thought, well, I keep going there every bloody week, so I might as well do a couple of these. So we've got the Super Sausage Cafe up.
Hey.
So yeah, I've just got to do a little bit of burn because the piggy's not showing up in the middle. But we did gasoline juice on Sunday. I wasn't impressed.
To be honest, I've heard a couple of people just say it's like really quirky and funky and stuff like that, but it's fucking
not
massive. It's massively overpriced.
Yeah,
and it's a bit like what's that fucking shit?
Cafe machine.
Yeah. Just and it's all really it's aimed for top market cars, not fucking bikes.
Yeah.
So,
whereabouts is that gasoline place?
So basically, if you come out of Super Sausage, head towards Whedon just before
he's never been Super Sausage.
No.
All right.
So Northampton, basically.
Yeah, Northamptonshire, up in Whedon at the old munitions barracks that used to be the Army munitions barracks, where they used to keep all the armaments. Right. And it's basically 2 big, large warehouses, and they've just turned the inside into just basically a showroom where you can there's a plane in there, there's a little old Cessna plane in there. They've got pool tables, a couple of race simulator machines for cars.
Jay's got that in his garage.
Yeah. And as Andy says, it's okay for a quick look around. That's it, but it's not a proper biker cafe. You can sit and sort of stand or chat with other bikers, grab a brew, go off and have a bit of brekkie, and then come back and look at all the bikes. We turned up and there was a couple of kids there, and he got his Golf, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's low to the floor, and his skirts are literally touching the road. Oh, he's got air ride on it, and they're all sitting there with their air ride suspension going, doing all that. I'm like, yeah, all right.
What lids on the coffee cups? When sat in the car with the coffee going everywhere.
I'll tell you what, I had a cup of coffee. I had a latte coffee, a chocolate muffin, and a little crumbly slice with the caramel on the top. You know the ones I'm on about. £11.40. Yeah, and I'm like, I guess I'd rather go back to Super Sausage and have a full breakfast for that price.
So we've got
for breakfast.
We've got there's a couple of ones like this Squire's Cafe that's not far from me, which is just motorbikes, big car park. Food's not the greatest, but it's quite a big place for bikers to meet. And then we've got
Lily's just said, much as I love Red and Rhythmic, gasoline is too hipster. Red and Rhythmic love going down there because it's all quite hip and funky and trendy, and Yeah, it's not for me. I
like. They're fucking young kids, are they? You know what I mean? The fucking the bollocks I dropped around the knees yet, so the fucking. You know what I mean? They're more right, are they? Having like 3 wanks a day.
Every so often, there's a kind of treat kind of place. While Super Sausage is more like your everyday calf. I'll tell you what, I actually enjoyed it when we went to Raven Calf because it was like a good old fashioned biker calf, and the car park was bloody huge.
That's the thing is like when you get down to the Raven, there's about 3 or 4 calves there. So
I've been to the end one.
Yeah. So the major one is the Raven, which is the Raven truck stop. So there's the Raven Calf, the Raven truck stop, and then there's I think it's something called like I don't know, fucking Phil and Dordre's down the fucking end. But,
is it Mar Bakers?
Yeah, something like that. Mar Bakers, that's it.
That's the one I've been to, I think.
Yeah. So, but them all fucking proper fucking spit and sawdust kind of places. It's clean and everything, but it's just a proper biker calf. And during the summer, there's like a big area in the middle, and that usually is just full of bikes in the summer, and you can walk around there for hours and hours and hours looking at the bikes. It's brilliant. During the summer, it's brilliant. But it just gets, for me, it just gets a bit too busy.
There's cafes and there's cafes. It's like when we did Caffeine and Machine. It was all like petrol heads, nothing for bikers, and we're like 20-minute wait to get your brekkie, and then another 20-minute wait for a bloody cup of. You'd eaten your brekkie. You're like, where's my fucking coffee? Come on.
Well, that's the thing that pissed me off. There was like, have you not had it? I'm like, no, that's why I'm asking.
That was one of the reasons I used to go to the Yonderman Cafe all the time, and they're just like it just got ridiculous.
Meant to be really good.
It is, but then I found the other one, the cow shed that's about 5 minutes away from there, and you get served straight away. But the Yonderman, you tend to like wait, and you can't even like order your coffee and go and sit down and wait for your breakfast. You have to wait until they bring that to you as well. So it just got too much, and when it's busy, it just gets too much.
See what I did when I got there, when I met you, when you was like fucking half an hour late, but we'll skim over that. But when I got there, sat down, and there was like, oh, is it just you? I says, no, I'm waiting for a couple of lads to come. Oh, okay, take that big table. I was like, sound. So I sat there and I was like looking around, and they was taking people orders. So I called the girl over, and I was like, can I have a coffee? And she was like, yeah. And then she's handing all these coffees out, and I'm like, what the fuck's my coffee? So I stood up, walked to the counter. I went, can I have my coffee? Because I asked like fucking 15 minutes ago. And she was like, yeah, I'll bring it over. I went, no, I'll wait. I'll wait here. You do it now, and I'll wait and take it back with me.
The thing is, you're best off when you're walking in that they give you a coffee. You go and sit down, get your breakfast, because then by that time you probably want another drink, and you're going to get
it makes good business. You make so much more money, yeah.
Of course it would.
And then I stood up and ordered at the till for my breakfast because there was one girl running around like this, and I felt quite sorry for her, to be honest, because like there was 2 girls stood behind the counter, and they're just chatting, and this one girl must have been a newbie. She's running around like a fucking blue arts fly. You know what I mean?
That's all right. You order the coffee, love. I'm just going to stand here for 2 hours on my phone. And
honestly, mate, she's running around doing the coffees, taking the orders, and getting the breakfast out, and this, that, and the other. And these other 2 girls just stood there talking, and I just thought, fuck it, I'm giving up on that. And that's what I just ordered my food.
The good ones, Rikers Cafe's a really good one. Down south, that's quite nice. And the 1066 Cafe as well, down towards Hastings, that's quite good as well.
Is that on the seafront? That?
Yeah, 1066 Cafe. Yeah, but they'd all. They've got a whole back room that's just full of bike helmets, jackets, gloves, and bits and pieces if you need anything for the day.
Because I like that one. There's that one in Wales, isn't there? That I can't remember what you call it now. That's a decent one with all the memorabilia and everything. But it's similar to that Revs and Relics because you were quite impressed with that one.
I really enjoyed that. It was a bit of a trek, obviously, because it was all motorway. But I was really impressed with that. And the woman was nice as well, man. She was funny. She was.
Ponderosa.
I don't like the Ponderosa.
No, not the Ponderosa. It's the other one. It's got loads of memorabilia. I can't remember what it's called now. Cheshire Adventure. If he's on here, I think he's got ties with that place.
Yeah. Or he knows. There's another one that is right in mid Norfolk. It's literally, it's all Harley bikers that go there and proper full-on riders. We come past it on the way back. Cafe was packed, but obviously being Norfolk, 6 fingers. He's my brother. He's also my uncle and my father. Yeah. But yeah, move on. Don't know if you've heard, Rev, but suppose there's a new cafe for bikers in Milton Keynes called MK Munchbox. Are they going to? Oh, really? Oh, no one's told me that. Let me just have a make sure I spell that right. Because you know, if I put Munchbox in, it's going to come up with something different. Oh yes, MK Munchbox. Oh, they're in Shelley Church. It's only around the corner, actually. Munchbox, MK Munchbox. I can hear Nico in the background.
Looks like a cow.
Mate, he's pushing his heads out, pushing them out.
Food hygiene. Let's have a look at their food hygiene inspection. Oh, they were given a top star rating by Milton Keynes Council in January.
Top star.
Yeah,
so
top star.
So what for you lads then makes a good calf, a good biker calf? Is it somewhere where you can stop and chat, or is it more important that the food's nice? Is it more the atmosphere or the food? If you had a choice out of them two things, what would it be?
Atmosphere for me. I ain't fussed. As long as I can have a coffee and a smoke, I ain't fussed about the food.
So for me, as long as it's clean, I ain't bothered. I'll stop anywhere as long as it's clean. It's when you get there, the bloke fucking knocking his fag off on the fucking sausages. You know what I mean?
So what's at the Super Sausage then? Do they do like big sausages, or is it just?
Oh, the menu is massive. Yeah, if you can afford it,
is the fucking price. That's what's super.
Yeah. If you want just sort of the basics, bacon roll, I think is £3. Bacon and sausage roll, £4.50. Cup of tea, £2, and a coffee, £2.50. So it's pretty good on the pricing. But then the one they do is what they call the footlong, and it's a footlong sausage in a massive great baguette.
Is that modelled on you then, Rev?
Oh yeah. But then it's got cheese on it, relish, mustard, loads of bits and pieces on it. And he had one at Super Sausage, and he couldn't finish it off. But that's about £7.50. If you want a decent breakfast,
who couldn't finish it off?
£7.50.
Who couldn't finish it off?
Andy.
Andy GSI Tractor. Fuck off.
He could not finish it. It was massive, mate. He couldn't finish it.
Oh, man. He's like, God.
No, it was like...
he nailed it.
Any of you been to the Victoria Biker in Colville? No.
Colville? I don't even know where half these fucking places are. Where's Colville?
Old Stores Cafe, Pontyblin.
That's the one. That's the one I was thinking of earlier. The one in Wales.
Ah, right. Cheap sausage sarnie and a cup of builder's tea. Exactly.
That's what I want. I want a mug of tea. I don't know fucking plastic shit things. Where
Not like what was that like when me, you, and Brum went to Tissington? I got that tea in that cupette on my finger up there. Couldn't even get me finger through the handle, could I?
So he's got to this place in Tissington, proper posh, right? So he's there sorting his bike out. Me and Brum walking. You can say everybody's like. So we walk in, and there's like this group of like 4 old birds sat at this table. Like, so we walk down, and as if to say, we're just looking for the table, basically. And Brum's like, he's like fucking walks.
Just barges everyone out of the way.
Oh, what was that little cafe that we went to, and it was like an old disused petrol station, wasn't it?
Oh, what was that called?
That was bloody hilarious because it was full of old bikers with their Harleys and their old bikes, and of course I pulls in. They took one look at me and like, who the hell's he that's just pulled in with all the badges all over? And then of course Peaky pulls in, and we're like, hey, mate, let's go.
Longitch Diner.
What was it? Slow Bones turned up, didn't he? Or was it? Slow Bones turned up.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Brum pulls in and takes his crash helmet off, and everyone's like, Oh, don't argue with him.
Texas unfolds himself out of his fucking jacket. He's like, all right.
It's like one of them motorbike air vests has gone off when he takes his jacket off.
Yeah, long each style. Yeah, it was.
But anyway, we're in this posh cafe and we walk down and so I'll walk in and I'm like looking around and they're kind of looking at me, tattoos, ginger beard, fucking bald head, as if to go, fucking, he don't look nice. And then Brum goes through the door sideways. So we walk down to this, what's the name? These four birds just get up like that. Mate, they don't touch anything. Just get up, right, wave off. It was like, hey, are you finished? Are you finished on your table? And they don't even reply. Just fucking right, head down, don't speak to them.
Huggies at Mallory, good bite meat. Everyone is grey with lots of classic. 3 for a roll, 50p for a brew. That ain't bad.
Mallory's always been all right. Mallory was even good. They used to have, when I used to race at Mallory, they used to have inside the pits, you'd have your calf, but just outside on the main car park, there was a like a burger van out there, like a chuggy van out there. And they used to some fucking proper nice fucking sandwiches. Proper nice. BK, it's in Leicester. So I that far then. Leicester very far from me. It's probably not Irish, something like that. Maybe that's one we need to try.
There's probably that. There's so many in there scattered about. There used to be that app, didn't there, about with the calves on the biker calf.
Yeah, there's a Facebook page where everyone shares it, and they you don't get your post up until you posted a photo of your bike and a photo of the venue and the food. And it's basically to share up everything that's going on. But loads of people keep reposting Super Sausage.
Yeah,
because it's probably one of the best ones in the area, Milton Keynes. But we've got Amici coffee as well. We've got obviously gasoline juice. Another one there, Factory Heads. Yeah, that's a good one to go to. Factory Heads.
Never heard of fucking none of these.
Yeah.
The CMC bike shops as well. They tend to have decent calves in, don't they?
The thing is, if you want a free cup of coffee, go to a sports bike shop, because every sports bike shop has a free coffee machine in it.
Or rev a Super Sausage and text him before you get there.
Text me before you get there. And I always buy everyone a cup of
That's
coffee.
That's what I did. Who was it? Who come down? Oh, me and Solo Moto, Derek. So we're riding down. So I got my Pat Talk on. So I was like, hey, Siri, text Rev Bob. And he was going, what do you want to say? I was like, get me a sausage bacon. And fucking
it was there waiting.
And 2 coffees.
It was there waiting.
Can I not credit it up this end, Rev? Can I not just go to the Yonderman and get you to ring them up before I get there?
Yeah, pay for it.
When I come up, I'll treat you, mate. When I come up, I always treat people. Reese has just can't wait for Oakley to come back up. Always enjoyed the ride. We do Oakley Bike Club. So Oakley is just this side of Bedfordshire, but it's on a sports ground. Now, last year they had a lot of complaints because obviously little boys. Oakley is based on in the back of a sports centre, but obviously you've got houses all the way around the playing field where the football pitch is, and you tend to get all the older bikers turn up on their Harleys, Rockets. They're cruising on tick over, but last year they had a load of little 125 and 300cc riders all turned up, dropping red bombs, doing burnouts in the car park, showing off, popping wheelies.
That was rhythmic and red.
Yeah, but the committee actually put out a memo saying basically anyone doing this will now be banned. But then one of the members come back and said, yeah, but if we're paying £7 for membership for the year, these guys are just turning up. It's an Oakley bike, it's Oakley Motorcycle Club. We all pay membership. And these guys are turning up out of the blue. So if they haven't got membership, don't let them in. Oh, yeah, but they're bikers. So we always let them in on the third. Yeah, and then they do this. So we have always said to them, maybe we should have a sticker that you place on your windshield of your bike with Oakley 23, Oakley Motorcycle Club 23. And if you haven't got a sticker, you don't get in. You get turned away at the gate. Sorry, mate, you've got to apply for membership. And everybody needs to be vetted for the first year. So, anyone being a little bit naughty or revving the bike or being antisocial, you basically forfeit your membership, and that should be the rules of the club. And it's always the minority that spoils it for the majority. And it won't be long before they end up. They've had so many complaints now at Oakley about the noise that they're thinking of stopping it. Why? For the sake of 10, 20 people that turn up out of 300-400, just to ruin it. So that's the reason why. Let's just go over. Oh, Ray's Motor Life's here. Evening, Ray. It's good to see you, buddy. Coffee to sit down, $3.95, $3.25 on the food. Jesus Christ, $9.95 for a small meal. Hera, I like your meme on your thumbnail. Class. Good to see you, Pete and Rev. 13 more days till Daytona bike.
Mate, I'd love to get to the Daytona bike week.
Whose pet's asleep? That is Peaky's.
That's my big fat bulldog. He's been out for a walk and he's absolutely bollocksed. So he's got his napper down there.
Oh.
He's a bit loud tonight.
Paramount, actually, I prefer a good chippy over a bike cafe with a coast nearby. A load of choice in the southwest. Exactly that.
See, that's one thing I said when I did Moscotti's Little Soldiers. When you go down south, like the calves are all in the town centres and stuff like that. There ain't many calves on the outskirts. Do you know what I mean? So when I was doing that, when I was doing Moscotti's Little Soldiers run around the UK, you go down south and you've got to come off the main drag to get into a calf, or do you know what I mean, or into a town kind of thing. So then that's when I was looking and trying to pre-plan, so I could say, right, that's a small little place there. I can get in there, or I can, you know what I mean. I've got an hour to get to that little town, and I can pull in and get, have a brew or have an hour off the bike or whatever. But I was actually talking to a lad Thursday about it, because there's a group of lads who are looking at doing it. And I said they were saying that they want to do it in 15 days. And I was like, fucking hell, lads, what are you going to do? What are you going to do for the other 5 days? Are you having days off or something? Well, what are you doing? 15 days? And I was like, have you done it? And I was like, yeah, I did it. I did it in 10 days. And they was like, fuck off, 10 days. I went, mate, I've videoed it. I've done it in 10 days. I goes, mate, I wouldn't do it again in 10 days. I goes, no chance. I says, but it's a fair old trek. It's longer than what you think. Well, go on.
Went and muted myself then. I'm back in a few. Carry on.
All right. Yeah, so I've lost my train of thought now. He's fucking.
I was just going to say, go on, mate. Sorry.
No. It was just one of them. When you get down to certain areas, like when you get up in Scotland, there's certain areas where there's just absolutely nothing at all, and you got, you pull in, and that's one of the reasons why I bought the jet wheel, because I was like, if I need a brew, I need a brew. I need to stop and have a brew. Have 10 minutes off, just a 10-minute break off the bike. Yeah. But these lads were like, yeah, we're going to be pushing it. We're going to 15 days. It's like, lads, are they fucking pushing it 15 days? You know what I mean? I reckon I could have done that if I'd have pushed myself. Knowing what I know now, if I'd have pushed myself, I reckon I could have done that in about 8. Nah, probably 9 days. I could have knocked another day off, I'd say. But I was absolutely freaking chin strapped, mate. It took me about 2 days, 3 days to recover after doing that.
Yeah, it's like I think I mentioned before when I did the Alps, and it's just like it was just one mad rush just to get around it all.
Yeah,
and I chatted to you about this, didn't I? When I came back, I can't even remember now sitting about it. There's the odd thing I can remember, but I can't remember much about it because all it was just like racing to get to each place all the time. Hitting a lot of motorways as well, and between towns or cities or whatever. But yeah, if I did it again, I'd want double the time and make sure you're stopping and you're looking at stuff. And
yeah, I mean, obviously mine was a charity bike ride. Mine was like a kind of challenge just to see how quick I could do it, basically. But that was the same, similar, mate, when we did the Alps a couple of years ago, and the bloke was just literally, it was just bang, 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 bang. And there was points where I just let him go because I was like, I want to stop, I want to pull over, I want to take a photo. We're passing all these fucking nice places. I'm probably going to come here again for years and years and years. So I don't see the point in rushing through things, and then like halfway through the tour, he'd done this tour about 3 or 4 times. So I'm like, you know where you know where you're going, and 2, you know the good places to stop. So you could at least tell us where we're stopping and what we're doing, rather than just fucking cracking on. Because there were some days, mate, and I said to him, I goes, is this? Are we just riding until fucking somebody falls off, until somebody has an accident? You know what I mean? We're filling our tanks up at fucking 7 o'clock of the morning, and at 2 o'clock of the afternoon, we're filling them back up, and we ain't fucking stopped yet. And I'm like, mate, this is an holiday. Fucking slow down, man. This is supposed to be enjoyment, not just
the problem is
long fucking beast of a ride.
The problem is when you get someone who organises it and they're at the front, they're going to set the pace anyway, and they're going to stop where they want to stop, aren't they? Unless obviously you're calmed up and somebody says, "Oh, can we pull over?" But they've got in their head what they want to do. But everybody's different. You can't cater for everybody, can you?
No, you can't. But on the same token, what you've got to do is you've got to know your audience at the same time, the people that you're taking. And that one of the things was, so this lad had planned this tour for this group of lads, this 4 group of lads. So it ended up 3 of them dropped out. So he messaged me, like a mutual friend, messaged me, asked if I want to go. And all he says is, all you got to do is like cover yourself kind of thing. I've booked all the rooms, everything's booked, but you've just got to pay for it when you get there. So I was like, yeah, Sam, I'll come along. And then I met up with him, and initially he seemed all right, but honestly, mate, it was just an absolute clusterfuck from the fucking day, from the minute we fucking got to him. We met him at Stafford Services. He lost his fucking keys at Stafford Services. They got down to the Channel Tunnel, couldn't find his fucking code. You know, and you're just like, for fuck's sakes, man, this is fucking, it's looking good. And then the first night we stopped in France, and he's like, yeah, it's a nice little B&B. I was like, yeah, same, mate, got to this B&B. They don't have food. It was a B&B. It was just a bed. So, and I was like, what? So have we got breakfast in the morning? Yeah, we got breakfast in the morning. So come out, and we had like 3 biscuits each, a little slice of fucking ham, and a little bit of cheese on top. I was just like, fucking, that's shit, man. That is fucking shit. And straight away, you just pissed me off. It's fucking straight away. So in the end, I ended up falling out with him. But
see, everyone's got to get on as well in the group, because if you get one who's miserable, who's not enjoying it, the best not being in there, because they're just going to spoil it for everybody else. So
that's one of the reasons why I ended up just fucking off. The thing that pissed me off was, so I'd get lost. Well, not get lost, but I'd stop because I was like, fucking look at that for a view, take a few photos or whatever. Do you know what I mean? You know, I was stopping as if I'm getting off the bike having a wander around. I'm just stopping take a photo and get off the bike for a couple of minutes. Do you know what I mean? And then next thing you know, I might have done that 2 or 3 times, and then them ringing me up, and I'm like, oh, we're at the hotel, and I'm like, how? I'm still like 4 hours from the hotel. How the fuck are you at the hotel already? You couldn't have gone the same route as me, else you'd still be on the route now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I stopped for 4 hours for you to be 4 hours in front of me. And then it come about that he had 2 maps. He had 2 sat-navs. So he was always running off 2 sat-navs. So whichever sat-nav that he wanted to go off, which was he had one like twisty and then one direct. So then he'd do the twisty ones, and then when he got bored, he'd just jump on the direct one and then just head straight to the calf.
See what I did when we did the Scotland tour, not the last one, but many years ago. They were all on sports bikes, and they were just wanting to race around everywhere. So I just said, just give me the end destination in my sat nav. You do your own thing, and I just took my time, and I was stopping on the way, and as long as we sort of met up. But I won't even. It was only like probably 10, 15 minutes later that I was turning up anyway.
Yeah.
But it's good to do that if you. But when you're with a group, the worst thing you can do is like if you get these people just want to race around. I know now because I'm older. I don't. You shouldn't be following them anyway. You should just be.
No. Right.
Yeah. Right.
Like I say, it was just one of them for me at the time. I'd never done a big trip like that. Especially that distance. I'd been to Spain, but that was about it. But there was loads of us went there, so we was all at different fucking levels. So there was about fucking 9 of us. So there was like three groups really. But when I was there with them, I was literally on my own. Most of the time I was on my own because I was just like, fucking crack on. I'm doing what I want to do kind of thing because I'm never going to, if I come back here, it's going to be years and years and years before I do this again. And I want to experience it. And like I say, that was the first night we travelled back up towards the Germany from Austria. I went into Switzerland and then up into Germany. And that was the night that we had the argument, like, and I called him out. And I was just like, mate, you're a fucking wanker. Do you know what I mean? There's so many things that you're doing. You've come to points where you've completely lost me. You don't know where the fuck I am. And then I've carried on, and you back hours before me. If something have happened to me and you've got to retrace your steps, we ain't even on the same piece of fucking tarmac. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just and that's when I just blew my top at him, and I says, fuck you, mate. I says, you crack on. I'm gonna make my own way, fucking hell. I'll book all my fucking hotels and all the rest of it. And then the following morning, he got up at 4 o'clock and basically left me and this other lad called Mick. Now this Mick solely just does tours. So he goes to somebody and says, "Can you set me up a tour? Yeah, this is what I want. This is where I want to go. This is a time scale, and this is my price," kind of thing. And they kind of build it around that. And this Mick was in an absolute panic that this other lad had fucking gone. And basically, when I rang him up at the morning, and I was like, "Where am you? I've gone home." And I was like, "You need to fucking grow a fucking pair of bollocks for starters, mate." Secondly, I says, "You need to leave all the bookings." He went, "I've cancelled everything. Your crossings, the bookings, everything." And this Mick, mate, fucking, he was nearly in tears because he went, "This is what I don't want. This is why I book with somebody. So it's their stress, not fucking mine." And I was like, "Mate, give me half an hour. I'll sort it in half an hour." I says, about an hour. And I'd booked accommodation, booked us the train back, and I'd planned a route for us to get to the 2 hotels. I mean, it still took us 2 days to get fucking home from where it was, but yeah, it was just a fucking.
But why would you book? Why would you cancel everything like that? Because he must have known that that's going to mess it all up for you guys.
Exactly, that's why he did it. You know, I messaged him when I got back after a few weeks, and I just went, "Delete me off everything of you, so I do not want to fucking hear from you." I says, "Because you are the type of fucking bloke I want to be fucking riding my bike with."
The thing is, when you're touring, you want to enjoy a little bit of scene. It's like when we did them twisties going up towards we did Raven, and Pete said, "Oh, he said there's a really nice bit of dual carriageway and twisties coming out." And we're like, "Oh, this is pretty good." When we had that guy with the fireblade come past, and he was like, "We're on the Cardo," and Pete's like, "Look to your left, look at that." I'm like, "Oh, bloody hell, that view!" And he knew all the things to look for. It's like when you do Scotland, if you look at Zed's tour when he's got the new Triumph out. And he's going down that. Oh Jesus! Some of the roads in Scotland, especially like the Tindrum and all that lot, when you're going along the edge of that reservoir, absolutely bloody beautiful. I'd be stopping every 5 minutes just to stop and take a photo. Most people just want to do the ride and crack on down the road. I'd be wanting to stop.
I think when you get to my age, you just want to stop every 5 minutes anyway to have a piss.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. But it's all about enjoying the ride, you know, not just bashing the miles. I did 180 miles this week, you know, or this weekend, you know, I did it in 4 hours or whatever. But how many photos did you get? Well, no, I just rode. I didn't bother about getting. Well, you wanted some memories in there as well.
Yeah. I mean,
Ray's Motor Life. Sorry, just put that big of a trip. I would only want one person with me. That way, we're both on the same page. Exactly. That's all right, as long as it's not your missus.
Yeah. That's why I enjoy riding with him, because I know his riding style. He disappears off, but then he'll always be, "Well, how far back are you?" "Oh, I'm catching up. You keep going, mate. I'll catch you up."
Well, to be fair, it was only that one time that I fucked off, and that was only because the fucking the bloke was fucking pulling me arse there. You know what I mean? Fucking pissed me off. But
I knew where you were. And as I say, I ride to my level of ability. I don't ride outside my comfort zone.
Well, you can't. We was on about this the other week. Like, do you know what I mean? You should even racing. You know what I mean? You should never race at fucking 100%, you've got to know that you've got something in the back
in reserve, yeah,
that you can fucking get out the shit.
Yeah.
If you're riding at 85, 90%, you have not got enough buffer zone to get yourself out of the fucking shit. So if you ride like that, if you're riding at 80%.
Where did we go? We'd gone down to, I think it was Surrey for the mental health motorbike meet. And we'd gone down, I think Boo had gone down, Andy had gone down, Simon, Rhythmic, Red, Crazy Dad had all gone down. And they all disappeared off into the distance. And they were like, oh, fucking hell, Rev can't filter. Rev was riding his own ride. If I'd have tried to, I could have kept up with them, but why would I want to push myself and try and keep up with them when I was enjoying the ride and having a nice little steady ride home? I was quite happy sitting in traffic. I didn't want to filter all the time. I'm quite happy sitting there just enjoying the view around me. And they all like, we're all on the M1 in the cafe. Where are you? Well, I've just got home now. Oh, well, we all, we've all shot up the M1 and pulled into the services. Well, I just carried on and went home. You all left me behind. But,
so that's one thing, like on our tours, we don't do. So we literally just come up to a point where, our ride, through my experience, you ride to the slowest person's
ability.
Speed. Do you know what I mean? So, and at least then, like I say to my lads, like we've got Pagey, and Marcus, sometimes us three go off and have a blast. We do, you know what I mean? But it's only for me, it's only like 10 or 15 minutes. And if we've got to turn off, and I say this to the lads, stop on this road. As soon as you see us, if we've got to turn left or right, we'll be pulled up. We'll be pulled up before we've got to turn left or right. And everybody's reading off that same page. It's because we're all in the army, but we're all reading off that same page. So we all know if you want to shoot off an Ardo, fucking go and shoot, go and have a play, go and have a blast. Don't bother me. You've all got the sat nav, you've all got your routes. But if we've got to turn off, then we all turn off together, and then we know then if something happens on that road, we're all on the same road, we're all on the same page.
It was what was it? I think it was bike 2 where I'm out on the test ride, and I've pulled up at the top of the dual, come out of the garden centre, got to the top of the dual carriageway, and there's bike in front, instructor in the middle, and another bike behind, and I'm like,
watched it.
Right, well, yeah, it's my page. It's Pagey. It's Pagey.
I messaged him last night because I only watched it last night, and I messaged him last night. I took a photo, took a video, and I sent it in. I went, there you go. You're famous on YouTube, not for being a dick either.
I'll tell you what. We have 2 instructors in Milton Keynes. We've got Mark Page Ridewell, and we've got Guy that Learn to Ride at Milton Keynes Bowl. We used to send Guy a lot of CBTs and that. People say to me now, oh, have you got a good CBT? Mark Page, Ridewell, right. And everybody messages on Facebook, oh, I'm looking at doing a DAS course, or is there a rider where I can just go out? I've done my DAS, but I just want a little bit of extra training. Mark Page, go and ride with Mark Page. I did, because I normally get assessed twice a year because I'm on bikes all day, every day. And I went out with the guy from Learn to Ride, and I literally got out. I'm into the first roundabout, and I went out on the GTR and I cranked the bike over, and he in my cardo is, get off of your fucking back brake in the roundabout. And I'm like, what? I can see your foot. Get off the back brake. You shouldn't be braking in a roundabout. Well, I've got the bike under control because I'm trail braking. Well, you shouldn't be doing braking in a roundabout. And yet when I went out with Mark and I went in the corner, and Mark said to me, he said to me, that was a nice bit of positioning. And I went, what was that? Oh, sorry, Mark, I was on the brakes. And he went, yeah, he said, but you set that bike up so nice for that corner at speed. And I could see the brake lights come on, but you set it so nice coming out the corner, and you boom. I went, oh, cheers, mate. And that's the difference between an instructor that knows how to track ride and an instructor that just does dual carriageways all day. It's total.
Like I say, mate, we all ride completely different. Completely different. My way of riding is completely different too. Even though me and Mark and Marcus have all done track days and racing, we've all got our own. He's a bit like you. He uses back brake a lot. I don't. I'm the more of a new style of racing where it's on and off, and that's
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean? He's like, right, I can feather this through here and edge the speed off if I'm going too fast with the back brake.
Well, you said to me, what was it going in that country road? He went, Jesus Christ, Rev, your fucking back brake light's really bright.
Mate, it was fucking, mate. Honestly, it was like someone's got a fucking torch in your eyes, like fucking burning your fucking retinas out.
That was his headlight because he lost the back end of the bike. It pirouetted.
I have got a really bright, high intensity red LED in the back of that GTR. It's double the LEDs it should be, but it's bright as fuck.
Mate, it's like, honestly, when it flashes, it's like a fucking airplane light.
But I tend to use I tend to make people aware when I'm going into a corner, so I'll dab the back brake a couple of times just to let them know I'm starting to brake, and then I'll put the brakes on. But it's basically telegraphing your position or what you're doing to the rider behind.
I mean, if you go on track or you want to learn how to ride good, there's a company that I used it's called Not So Fast, and they do track racing and track riding. We talk about positional sense and stuff like that. And the one thing he said to me, and it stuck with me all through racing. Everything I did, it stuck with me. And he said to me, he says, your tyres can only do one thing at a time. You can't ask your tyres to do two things. So they can either roll, stop, or turn. You can't ask them to do two things at once. So if you're braking, you've got to be braking. You can't be fucking turning. And that was the one thing that's all through my racing and my riding and my track days and fucking all the rest of it. That's the one thing that stuck in my head. Your tyres cannot do more than one thing at a time. So don't ask it. And I was just like fucking, and the amount of people that you can see pushing and they wash out, and they was like, yeah, I was trying to feather it through, and I'm like, mate, you ain't fucking Mark Marquez.
You ain't feathering anything through.
You're racing at a fucking club standard. So
do you know I didn't realise my bike had a reverse gear on it until I went up Hard Knock Pass. And when you said earlier, Peaky, about you roll on and roll off, I think you were rolling on, mate, and I was rolling off.
The thing is, all I could hear on the Pat Talk, because we was Pat Talk, was a comment. All I could hear is, fuck. I was thinking, what the fuck's going on? I literally slowed right down. I was like, you all right? He's having a heart attack. I was like, you all right?
Do you know when I came over the other side though, and I got through it, and I thought to myself, that wasn't too bad. I didn't say that 5 seconds earlier when I was coming up it, but yeah.
But to be fair, like I said to you, I'll come the opposite way the time before, and I was like, fucking, this is easy. Where if you go over the cattle grid the other way, that's a lot more technical going that way than it is coming back the opposite way.
Yeah, it's quite bad.
It is. But like for me, like as soon as we got on there, that's what I said. Yeah, stand up, because when you sat down, mate, you ain't control. You standing up, all your body weight is centralized in the middle of the bike, so it's easier to move the bike like that. For you to move the bike from sitting down from that to that, it's massive. It's a massive movement. Where when you stood up, all it is that your arms moving.
The thing is, the technical side of it is weird because I knew what to do, but I think I put on the video that when you start overthinking, it just takes over, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And you go into fight or flight mode, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think that's what happened. I think once you'd lost sight of me, I think that's when you started. I wouldn't say panicking, because you don't panic, but that kind of shit. I've got nobody to fucking gauge onto as a focus. Do you know what I mean? Because I'll do it myself. If I'm going through a corner and I with the road before, all as I'm doing is following their line, following their bright light, tipping the bike when I'm tipping it. Do you know what I mean? So that's all I'm doing. But once you lose that person, you kind of reel back a lot. There you go. You reel back a lot. So
that comes my.
How'd you do that? How comes have you got a special setting on it?
Yeah, it's called the Peaky Biker setting. So, but we can do loads. We can hear it fucking the Peaky Biker Show.
I want to know how he does this because it don't bloody come up on mine.
Down there for dancing, up here for thinking.
What drinks you all lads got anyway? I ain't got one yet.
I am on Shiraz tonight, so we've got a bottle of Shiraz tonight. I've got to save a bit for the neighbour because she's cutting my hair in a minute, so we're going back.
That long.
Yeah, it won't take that long. I'll go back to bald tonight. So.
Okay, yeah. Short back and size enough off the top.
Yeah. And a condom. What?
Professional monkey. Professional monkey. How you doing?
Monkey. Hey, buddy. Channel to watch, Professional Monkey. He tends to pop in every now and then. If you haven't seen Professional, right, bear with me a sec. I'm going to bring his channel up on YouTube. I'm going to share the link to his channel. Right, where are we? Professional Monkey.
Have you seen that one, Rev? Ready?
Hang on. Let me. I'm in YouTube. Oh, right. Okay. A bit of Pink Floyd going on there. Now, of all the channels, that Peaky's, I think you're at about 1.5 now, By.
Yeah. Just 1.5. Just last couple of days.
Me and you. So I'm, I think 4,300. And as a little channel, this is what I'd call one of the super gods. Professional Monkey, there we go. 107,000 followers on YouTube. It's when you get people like this pop on your channel and they are just as down to earth as as me and him. It's really good to have someone like this come in. But he tends to pop in, but he does some really good stuff. And he's live in 4 hours. So if you want to stay up into the weekend, 4 hours time, Professional Monkey's doing a live stream. I should probably watch it back at about 5 in the morning. Or if he's still going 4 hours later, I tend to sort of jump in midstream when they're still going at 5
If you ask the military biker in 4 hours, I'm going to be obliterated.
But yeah. Great to see Professional Monkey in the stream. Massive channel. No, mate, no. Just the fat guy. I'll tell you what
he's going to bet me. He's going to bet me.
Yeah. Some of the stuff that he does on bikes, as a mechanic, you look at it and think, God, and you can get some really good tips off some of the stuff that he does. Things like he does some stuff about Sturgis. He does like the Daytona stuff on there. There's a really good one he's done 2 years ago, and I actually used it for putting all the bits and pieces on my little leather cut that I've got for the Harley. Can you wear a biker vest? So yeah, you can do stuff like that, avoiding highway altercations. Smoke out 2024 garage build off the Dyna build, smoke out rallies, Daytona bike weeks and all that. So go and check out Professional Monkey because what he does is really good stuff.
Whilst he's on here, right? Yeah. So Professional Monkey, if you're on a live tonight or in 4 hours, if you can, drop me, Rev, and Crazy Legs on a bike a little mention, just so when we're watching, we can give you a thumbs up. Yeah,
that'd be brilliant.
That'd be appreciated. That would, mate. Like I say, I'm on your little channel.
Matt, thanks very much for coming in, mate. But as I say, we appreciate everybody that comes on the channel. Friday night is just about the boys getting together. It's very similar to what Ray does. Ray's Motor Life. We sent Ray some little coasters as well. So I did some coasters for Ray. He loved them, and didn't ask anything for them. So I'm quite happy to do coasters for the boys. But obviously, I'll do 3 or 4. If you want any more, and it's obviously going to cost because my burning costs on there. I ought to send you one of these for Nico. I don't snore, I dream. I'm a motorcycle.
Mate, he's flat out. Mate, he's on the settee at the minute, mate. He's like his legs up in the air on his back, fully fast asleep, mate. He's
one of the things. I sent one of these to my. We've got a guy that comes in now. Peaky's read the book, George Booty's book, about. He does a lot of mental health therapy. I think the book is up with. I think Graham's got it at the moment.
Bruce has got it at the moment.
Bruce has got it now, so it's basically tore. What I want everybody to do is get that book signed. So if they can sign the front cover, pass the book on, and then mail it back to me, because I'm going to give it back to George. But he wants all the bikers' name. Did you sign it, Peaky?
I don't sign it now.
No. So get it.
I've dribbled on it a few times.
Yeah, get whoever's got it to mail it back round the circle. Mail it back to you. Sign it with your name and.
Well, when you get it, I'll just come down to you, and then I'll just sign it there.
But I said to George, I've just done you this, and he's had 4 of these already. Therapy is expensive, but wind is cheap. Go and ride a damn bike. Wind therapy, we call it. But yeah. That book is travelling the UK. GTR's here. How's it going, lads? I'm at work. It's busy tonight. Hope you all have a great night. I left gasoline juice and he went, I'll see you on the Friday night live stream. I went, yeah, but no wanking. And I forgot to edit it out the video. It's in the gasoline juice runners that come out and go, oh, like, no wanking. I'm like, oh, crap, that's going to get pulled down. It hasn't yet. Even another good channel for mechanical tips, Red Rider. She did a wicked on replacing strip for M's Red Rider also has a certain channel. Peaky knows what I'm on about. Yeah, M's has a channel on a certain fans page. But I've met
only certain fans can go on.
Only certain fans can go on, yeah. But everyone was like, oh my God, she does. And I went, if you're going to make money out of stupid blokes going paying for seeing something you can see on a beach when you go to Barbados or Cyprus, then
surely that's where you get a missus, though. Yeah, so you got to pay for it.
Yeah, exactly.
In the end, you're paying for it. You know what I mean? But, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know, she's got it absolutely. Ems knows how to milk the crowd. But she, as a biker, she knows her shit as a biker. Only 3 in now, but I've had a drink. I'll be with later. Oh, bro. Motor Rev, Craig's here.
What time is it now? So it's 10 past 9.
10 past 9.
But we got like I had a couple earlier. So when we had tea, I had a couple, and then once I'll have to take a dog out, because if we don't have a walk now, he'll be up about 4 times and then not having a piss.
Peaky's dog is in the brilliant one of that thing. I must admit, I've definitely mentioned you all tonight. Cheers, Pro Monkey. Much appreciated, my friend. And as I say, you're always welcome to come in on the channel anytime.
It'd be nice to actually speak to him, kind of not face to face, but through the stream, like, do you know what I mean? Because, like I say, I watch, when he does his lives, and on his channel when he goes and does like Sturgis and fucking all the rest of them. Do you know what I mean? It's not.
I'll tell you what, Sturgis next year when we get to catch up with all the boys, it's going to be like meeting Stu this year. I'm
going to have to record it because I'm going to remember half of it.
No, we're not talking the same Red Rider from Canada. I'm talking the Red Rider from England. Yeah, Red Rider from the UK. Yeah.
I don't know where my phone is.
I know she's on. She does do TikTok, but I know she also does Instagram. So, and I can't open my Instagram because Andy, check your phone. Oh, what the bloody hell have you sent me now? You
I ain't got anything, thankfully.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry, mate. I'll message you in a few, Andy. Yeah, sorry to hear that, mate. Oh, Jesus. We're kicking off now. I'll message you in a minute, Peaks. Let you know why.
That's all right.
Now, M's Red Rider. She is. Let me just jump on and go into.
Can I just say, while you're doing that, Rev? Can I just say, if you watch my midweek Wumble from last Wednesday, it was absolutely brilliant because Craig, who does a lot of like filming and stuff like that. You know, I love his editing, but he said some stuff which was fucking brilliant, like how he edits the setup he has when he edits, and like the certain stuff. Like if you watch the telly, nothing's more than 10 seconds long, and there's a few other bits and dabs that he said, but it was just really good to have somebody just lay it on the line and just explain and tell you what you need to do. And do you know what I mean? I mean, if it's a workshop video, then you know the video is going to be there and kind of, you know, in a static position. But when you're doing your tours, it was,
I saw that there was some really good, valuable advice.
And there was with others. Like I say, you know, I mean, I'm quite fortunate because I have Exeter Rider, you know what I mean? So I'll drop him a few texts now and again, and I'm like, right, what can I do? What, you know, you've given me this advice to do this, and this. So now I'm doing that now constantly. What next is the upgrade? What do we work on next? How do I look at not promoting, but how do I look at getting the actual YouTube side of it correct, if that makes sense? Not the videoing or the editing, because everyone's different, but the actual YouTube side of it, getting all the terminology and just all the boxes ticked, if that fucking makes sense. Because that's what it is.
Do you know, being the sad who I am, I was looking at something earlier about 24 frames per second in the film industry. And the reason they do it is because we're all accustomed to seeing it in that format.
Yeah.
And if it got changed, we'd notice that difference. So that's why they've stuck with 24 frames for all these years since when it first came out. It's crazy.
Yeah. Here's another one. Almost had bastard as well. Can you
Red
tell?
Rider in the UK rides a Honda CBR blade. But if you happen to have TikTok, Red Rider 21 on TikTok, totally different channel. We lost Jake. He's back again. There we go. So she rides a custom steampunk shovel.
Mate, he's knocking some Zeds out. He is.
You've got to be versatile and move you around. Exactly. Yeah, move around. Yeah.
Well, all you need to do to achieve that is just turn your stabilization off. That gets the interest.
Yeah, you have to, after a couple of seconds, you're like, I feel seasick. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
Fucking Red drinking out of his fucking golden goblet, are you?
No, the only reason I bought a metal one is because every time I have a glass one, I knock it with my bloody arm and it crashes to the floor and breaks into 1,000 pieces. And
have you nicked that out of the local church? That
some vicar's got a poster on the wall.
Raiders of the Lost Ark, mate. This is the golden goblet.
You'll have to pass it round. You'll have to send it out and pass it round. Yeah. And everyone who's on the live can be drinking off it 1 week.
Yeah. And you got to have a little round piece of fucking bread as well.
Yeah.
The flesh of Christ. Drink my son. I'll tell you what. The last time I went to Rome, I thought, right, I'll have a trip to Italy. I'll go to Rome. I'll meet the Pope. I'll take the bike, and I pitched up in Rome. I thought I'd take the tent, pitched up, and there was this bloody homeless guy in front of me, and I waited there for 4 weeks. Pope come out, the homeless guy, and he went.
He's right. Hold on. Before you do it, is this sensible? You ain't going to offend anybody or anything like that, right? Yeah. Okay.
And the Pope come out to the homeless man and went, all right, oi. And the Pope come over and he said, what's the matter, my son? What do you want? And I went, I've been here for 4 weeks waiting for a blessing from you, Father. I said, the homeless guy's pitched up for 1 day and you give him a blessing. And he went, no, my son. I went over to him, like, listen, you homeless punk, pick your tent up and fuck off.
That's shit.
That's a cracker joke, isn't it? Or a dad joke.
In fact, that ain't even a dad joke. That was that shit. It wasn't even a dad joke.
Here we are. Race. Do you get the Viking convention? Yeah, exactly. It's only because it holds half a bottle, so yeah. And we're nearly finished on that one. That's a whole bottle of Shiraz nearly gone.
Yeah, I'm scraping the barrel with that. Look at the size of that.
I'll do your swap.
I'll tell you something now. Jay, I messaged the pub where we stayed at and asked them what the local ale was, where they get it from, and I've ordered some.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So they sell it. So I've ordered 20 bottles of beer off them. So they're going to send it down to me.
Nice.
It was nice.
I take it they remember who you was then.
Yeah.
I should have had one of them, because I wish I'd have tried that, because I do drink Guinness.
Honestly, it was just it just had a little bit of a kick to it. That's all it was. It wasn't nothing major. It was, and you'd have liked it as well. You know, I know you went on. What was you drinking? Lager, Warwick?
Well, what did I have? Two
lagers and a coffee. And
I even ate all the biscuits in the room as well. Did you notice?
Fucking smashing the beers back. Then I went down at 10:30 to get 2 more drinks. It was fucking closed. I was like, what fucking pub closed at 10:30 on a Saturday night?
Do you know what, though? The only reason I didn't do that is because I was on the bike the next day. Now, normally I would have sunk a few more than that. But I just thought, when I'm on the bike, I don't want a thick head. So, and I know I would because I'm not a drinker.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, for me, like, I get drunk on Guinness, but I don't get an hangover. I can drink Guinness all day. You know what I mean? I could have 20 pints, still be up at 6 o'clock, sweet as a nut, doing what I got to do. Don't get any day coffee.
Bloke on a motorbike, he said, you're going to be slurring by the end of the stream. The only time I start slurring is when I start getting tired. Peaky's noticed that he's like, you're getting tired, mate. You're starting to slur your words. And I've been sat here drinking coffee.
It's usually when he starts fucking dribbling.
Yeah.
Starts rocking.
Yeah. We went out, what was it, last Saturday. And I did a bottle of wine in the restaurant. I did 2 Jack Daniels and Cokes, about 3 or 4 Sambuca shots. And I got up to ride Sunday with Andy, and the missus went, oh, God, you're going to be hangover from hell. Got up in the morning, I'm fine. Got my little alcohol meter out, and they reckon it's guaranteed to 10%. And I actually blew in it, and I went, that can't be right. Had a cup of coffee, washed my mouth out, a bit of mouthwash. Blew it again. I blew 3 milligrams. And they said to me, how the hell do you manage to burn that amount because of my blood group? Because I'm A double positive. So most people are A positive negative. I'm actually double positive because I've got a very high white count. So my body, that's why I'm always hyperactive, but rushing around like a bloody loon because of my blood sugars. So yeah, I burn alcohol at a stupid rate. So I've never ever been sick or had a hangover, and I can drink till the cows come home.
So I've had hangovers, but how can I put it? I enjoy having a beer. That relaxes me. That makes me get to sleep. Or else, if I don't have a beer, I just feel like I'm lying there with my eyes closed. Even when like we day sleep together, but we slept in opposite beds. I was still awake at 4:20. No, we don't get to sleep till after 10:30, and at 4:20, I was fucking lying there wide fucking awake. I watched the sunrise, and then kind of started banging about at about fucking 7:30. Got in the shower because I thought, right, fucking old soppy bollocks being underneath me needs to get up. So got in the shower.
Was I snoring,
mate? You think Nico was bad?
Was it like Nico was there when I was there?
Mate, you're sucking the plaster off the wall.
Been licking the windows.
Yeah.
Condensation.
Mate, you open the window, and even the window want to come in. There was like
negative pressure in the room.
I'll tell you what, it's going to be chaos at bloody Wildbad. God help it. Are you coming, Jay, for that?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, I've got my ticket.
Oh, it's good. That's good. That is going to be such a cracking weekend. I tell you, mate.
I'll be doing one of the motor revs ones as well, because I've done a few. I've done a few of them, but I didn't do last year because I think that was around when I had my ankle done. But
Rolling Throttles in the room, guys, as well. So we got some of the big bloody channels coming in tonight.
Rolling Throttle. How you doing, okay? So yeah, but like I think, like I say, you know, me and Jay met on a kind of whim. We didn't plan to meet, but it was just one of them where we met up, and I was like, he's actually a fucking good guy. Do you know what I mean? It was one of them, that instant kind of, he's sound, he's all right. After spending the amount of years I have in the army, I'm really good at making a snap decision on somebody. Do you know what I mean? But once I make that decision on somebody, that's it. You ain't never. It's going to take you a long fucking time to change my mind.
How's the Harley? It is sat in my show. It's not coming out. There's too much salt on the roads, and I don't want to be washing that down and cleaning it off all the time. It's in too good a condition. If you didn't know who Rolling Throttle is, I will let you into a secret. Crystal and Dwayne. It's Hills on Two Wheels.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's got a new. Yeah. They've got a new name to the channel, so Rolling Throttle now. Yeah, but he's. I tell you what, he's smacked the channel back up. He's changed all the channel up, and he's up to 2.58 already. And I'll tell you what, I had a message. I don't know whether it's Professional Monkey that's done it, or Hills on Two Wheels that's done it, or Crystal that's done it. I had a message from Suspension Technologies in America. They made all the Harley setups. He went, "Here, Rev, have you ever thought of putting suspension on your bike?" And I'm like, "Tell me what it needs." And he went, "You need this, 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 this. It's this amount of dollars." And I went, "When I've got the money, I'll come see you. We can ship it to the UK." And I'm like, and your bike will handle 100% better. And he knows, I tell you what, Suspension Technologies knows the shit. He really does. So another good channel. You can find him on YouTube. Just put in, or go into Rolling Throttle, or go into Hills on Two Wheels, because he's got loads of videos for Suspension Technologies in there. And they really do some good stuff as well. Yeah, hit me up, Rev. Yeah, definitely. We subscribe.
We've got some big channels on it. The fucking side chat, man. Big channels. Can I just say, while all these big channels are on, I'm on your little channel, so I'll check out the Midweek Mumble 8 till 9 on a Wednesday.
Yeah, Midweek Mumble Wednesday nights, guys. Midweek Mumble, Peaky Biker and me. But it's all about this guy over here. He's ex-forces like me. He says what he sees. It's not for children. If you don't like bad language, then go off to it. But if you're a pure die-hard biker that just lives for bikes and riding, then me and him, this is why we do the Wednesday and the Friday night.
And Jano.
I've got down here. All right, he rides a KTM, but he's still a biker.
I've had Harleys, mate. I've had all sorts. I've done them all.
Exactly. And Fridays and the Wednesdays are about the bike community getting together, having a crack, shooting the shit, having a few beers. But when you get people like Professional Monkey rolling in, you get Rolling Throttle, which used to be Hills on Two Wheels. And these guys know their Harleys, because obviously I messaged both of them and said, "Look, we've got the Street Bob in. It's a 103. I'm going to take it out. I'm thinking of coming to the dark side." And they both said to me, "Once you sit on that bike, you will never want another bike." And believe me, I can't wait to get back out on the Harley in the summer. It's a shit lot of money, but God, what a bike!
Do you know why I've had the Fat Boy and I've had two Sportsters, but the Fat Boy that I had, it's like it's true what they say. I mean, I'm looking at getting another one, me, because it is a completely different experience of riding.
Yeah,
and it's like proper old school motorbiking. It's great. I love it.
Yeah. The thing is, I'm still keeping the GTR. The GTR is going to be my touring machine, long distance. And people said to me, "Yeah, but what's the point in you buying a Harley?" I just want to go out and just sit at 60 mile an hour and just cruise and enjoy the ride. I don't have to be 120 mile an hour hyperbike.
He wants to be part of fucking Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah. The thing
does it drop a bit of oil as well, Rev? Because it's not a real Harley unless it drops a bit of oil.
It don't leak any bloody oil, mate. All the seals have been done on it. But
only place that will leaking is this fucking
have a
wallet.
look at this. Right, here we go. Look, sitting up the back there. Look, the leather jacket. I've got the leather cut back there as well. So there's the waistcoat, and the pants are sitting on the floor. I've spent 400 bloody quid on leathers, mate.
Yeah, but what you bought for yourself, is that for the missus? What have you bought for yourself?
Where's Jay gone? Oh, here he is.
His internet keeps. I think his internet keeps kicking out.
It keeps kicking out. Yeah, I don't know what's up with it.
He ain't feeding that fucking mouse.
You'll love this. There we go. So I've had the jacket stitched up. So I've got all my badges on the front, and then we have the Rev bomb on the back of it as well.
Have you got? If you lift your shirt up, have you got a big tattoo on your back as well?
Yeah.
Have you had that done yet?
I'm looking at the HD tattoo on the back there. No, I've got, in fact, tattoos. That's my back shoulder. That's my left shoulder on my back left shoulder.
That's cute. That's cute.
That's not a
hashtag Red Bomb. That was when what else have we got in there? Friends Devil on the arse cheek.
What's that? What's that on your ball bag? What's that?
No. What else have I got?
I don't agree with tattoos. I think they're fucking.
I'll tell you what. You wanna? That's one of our friends. That is her entire back. She's got a corset and roses on her back.
Yeah.
Nice. I don't agree with tattoos. Don't agree.
Yeah.
And then that one, I absolutely love that. She's got the geisha girl on the leg.
Can I just say, PK, when I shared that room with you, it was like sharing the room with a Beano comic. I've got a few, but nothing like yours.
Put it this way, I ain't got much fucking room left anywhere.
Well,
anywhere at all.
It was like a colouring book. I wish I'd have brought my crayons with me.
Oh, I'll tell you what I will do later. We were prattling around at work the other day, and I found a really good AI thing. So if you send a full-length photo to anybody, you can basically remove their clothes, and it's called AI Nude.ai. You're allowed one photo a day unless you link in with an email, and you're allowed 4 photos. But you can take anybody's photo, remove their clothes, and make them look nude. I have done it to next door neighbour.
I thought you were going to say you'd done it to Peaky then.
No, he's the next in the list, but I've done it to next door neighbour. I've done it to the missus. I've done it to my receptionist at work.
How accurate is it? How accurate is it though?
It's very. Would I get away with showing it on a stream?
I'm going to say, if you do a frontal of me, it's like another thing of. It's like the
Probably
super sausage
not,
all over again.
But, we did it to me last night because it does females great, but we did it to me. Now the only thing is, when we did it to me,
you're not going to show us this, are you?
So, me in full leathers. I've got to be very careful.
20 years ago.
Hold on. But when I did it to me,
it's nothing like it.
The only thing was, the AI didn't pick up on the area because it makes you look female, so it gave me 2 dicks. But oh god, the fun we had trying to put photos in.
Jesus.
Is that a mermaid? Said Howard. Close.
To be fair, I had my first tattoo at 14. 14, I had my first tattoo. But like now, like I had tattoos, but before there was kind of, before it was like, how can I put it, trendy. Do you know what I mean? Before it was trendy.
We've got Rowley here now. Is that the real Rowley, or is it the fake Rowley that popped in at 2 hours and 10 minutes last week?
See, as he's popped in saying Rev and Peaky, I reckon that's him.
We shall find out. Now we had a fake Roland Keith pop in last week. If you're wondering who it was, Go back to last week's live stream and exactly 2 hours and 10 minutes into the stream.
Have you left it in?
I've left it in.
And you worried about showing a photo?
I know. Yeah, here we are. It's the bullshit one.
Craig just says looks like ET. That photo.
Cheers, mate.
Must be cold. Must be cold where you are.
All right. Rolling throttle. All right, we've got to get back to work. Much love, guys. Get me. Yeah, I will do. Once we get the Street Bob out this year, I'll give you a shout about the suspension technologies, mate. Yeah, because I'm hearing good news all around the internet about this suspension technologies. So yeah, I'll hit you up on that, mate. Thanks very much, and all the best to you, Crystal, and the little one, mate. Yeah, look after yourself, guys, and keep safe. Yeah, keep safe. Thanks for coming in.
If you are sub to him, go and have a look at him. Sub to him.
Yeah, Rolling Throttle, Hell's on Two Wheels, but new channel, Rolling Throttle. Just go and check the channel out.
I've got to say, Rev, when you jump on your Harley, make sure that you push your penis underneath, because it's an old new riding experience. You know, with the vibrations of the bike. And make sure you lock tight all your nuts on as well.
Oh yeah. I'll tell you what, that bike is absolutely bloody gorgeous. The only thing is you've got to make sure you wear earplugs, because the first time I took it out, I had no earplugs in, and I got the Super Sausage and they were like, "You're right." And I'm like, "What? You're right." Can't hear a bloody thing. I've gone deaf. It is horrendously loud. It's loud.
What exhaust has it got on it?
I've got the twisted Vance and Hines open.
The Vance and Hines. Yeah. I always found that they were the best ones for the Harleys. That I had.
Slash cutters. But the thing was, we've got some knob that goes up Super Sausage every week, and as soon as the bike pulls in, he goes, "Oh, it's so many horsepower. Oh, you need to do this to get the best out of it." And I pulled in on the Harley, and he went, "Oh, it's horrendously loud. You do realise you're losing all your engine power out of your exhaust pipes." And I went, "What are you on about?" He went, "Well, it's got open pipes. It's got Vance and Hines. You're losing all your brake horsepower out the exhaust." I went, "The Harleys are actually set up for the Vance and Hines exhaust. So you're talking bullshit, mate."
It's not about that anyway when you ride them, is it? It's about chilling out and
chilling out and enjoying the ride.
It's about the experience, and having a ride and just being fucking loud and leery.
Yeah,
exactly. And that's why I love it, because it is just loud, raucous, leery, and in your face. It's all black. It's just mean, and that's the only reason I want it, because it's just everyone said it's just you. It's like, it don't shut up. And I'm like, what do you meant to mean it don't shut up?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's loud, it don't shut up, and it's just in your face all the time. And I went, that's just me, isn't it? You take me as you see me. Lily's about to head off. Tatty by my lovers, absolutely cream cracker. Good stream as per usual. Thanks for coming in, Lily.
Thank you.
Lily always comments on all the videos around YouTube. So obviously Lily don't ride, but it's nice to just have her in, and she does some bits and pieces. So thanks, Lily. Much appreciated.
But she's always, like I say, man. You put a message, you put a video up, or you do a live. She's always there. Do you know what I mean? And it's nice to have that. It's nice to have that constant support. Off, even if she don't ride, it don't matter if she don't ride, but it's nice to have that constant support of people.
Bloke on a motorbike. I tried the IO once. It gave me a kickstand and triple K knockers. Bye, Lily says Howie. Right, we're going to run for about another, I'd say 10 minutes. That's an hour and 45 tonight, and then I am back in the garage tomorrow. I've got a shit lot to do in the morning. Phil should have been on tonight, but I think he's still at the garage putting the bike together. The Triumph Bobber that I rode, we did a great little video of the Triumph Bobber. Got it all in. Guy's bought it, and he's paid good money for it. We've made a small margin because we paid top dollar on that bike because it's only done 2,200 miles. Got it in. I'm going round it. I've done the oil. I've done all the levels on it, tire pressures, full volt check through the bike, doing the electrics. Got to the back, got to do the indicators, and the offside rear indicators stopped working. And I'm like, No. Undone it, took the LED out, drop tested it. LED indicator works. Put it back in, checked it again, still not working. It's got a break in the earth cable. The result is we spent the entire afternoon stripping the back of the bike out. On the Triumph bobber, it's a tiny little 6-wire cable that runs round the back. And the most stupid place, they run it up the centre of the mudguard on clips into the back of the bike. And it's got these horrible little Chinese single pin plugs in the back light housing. But to get the mudguard out, you have to take the back wheel out. Stupid idea. 4 hours later, one plastic connector, and it's got a Chinese plastic connector. All right, you're paying 14 grand for a bloody Triumph with a Chinese plastic connector holding the backlights together. Bad earth. So we've had to rewire the entire back of the bike. I'm due back in to put it all back together in the morning and get it going. But what a load of crap. 14 grand and Triumph can't even afford to buy some decent connectors for the back of their Triumph bobber. So, yeah, absolutely. And he's got his camera on. So we know, popping up down here, it's the real Roland Keefe. He's not doing anything with his private cars. How you doing, buddy?
I don't recognise where you got. I don't recognise where your clothes
are. You've got clothes on tonight, Rowley.
I have.
I don't recognise you.
Oh no, that's no good. There you go.
Oh, there we go. If for people that didn't know, we had a prankster in last week. If you go onto last week's Friday night live stream, 2 hours and 10 minutes in, me and Peaky are doing admin. Oh, Rowley Keefe's in the room. I let Roland in. They'd copied Roland's logo and his page, put it up. Obviously, the camera didn't come on. Turned out with a guy doing 4 seconds of that on a bed. It's like, that's not Rowley. That's not Rowley.
Did you leave that in as well? Did you say?
I've left it in. It's 2 hours and 10 minutes from last week's stream.
I won't mind, but he's got his legs up like that. You can see what he's had for his dinner. He's got his legs like that.
But last Friday's live stream was probably one of the best view counts I've had in absolutely months. So I've left it in. Right. People are going back to watch it just for. They keep going back to 2 minutes and 2 hours and 10 minutes just to watch the 5-second clip.
Have you put it in a short, Rev?
Just that bit. I dare because I'll get banned.
That's one way.
I could put it up. Roland Keefe puts out his new M109. Or is it a 10.9?
Mate, that was like a 13.9. It was massive.
We talk millimeters or inches.
Are we still talking about? Are we still talking about the exhaust on the Harley Davidson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he was playing.
Check that out.
How you keeping, Rowley? How's the weather down under?
This week it's been not too bad. Certainly in my state. The other states we've had bushfires and flooding all at once. But yeah, where I am, it's not been too bad at all. It's been pretty good. Yeah, almost resembling a summer.
Good.
Yeah, just rain all fucking week, mate. It's been shit.
Yeah.
Needs to fucking knock off now. I need to get on the bike.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping we've got good weather for the weekend because I desperately want to get out and have an all-day ride.
Well, like I say, when I checked the other day, Sunday was horrendous. But let me have a look now because
I think tomorrow's quite bad, but Sunday might be all right. To be fair,
Sunday, the 87% chance.
All right.
See, now I'm around here. It's only saying a 35% chance.
I'm coming to you then. It's 87 down here.
So you know, I mean, just like I say, about just if you set off, just chuck some chuck some fucking wet weather stuff on. Do you know what I mean?
I'll just wear my bike stuff and then put my leathers in my panniers or whatever.
Put your leathers in your panniers. What you put your leathers on for? You going on your fucking Ollie?
No, I can switch up for my wets in my leathers, can't I?
Fucking riding around like Boone. Oh, silver.
Gotta be done. Blakes, you all need to move to Virginia. No, because you got hurricanes out there. So
no, there's too many Americans there.
Does that say Virginia or vagina?
If it was vagina, I'm moving out there, mate. I'll tell you what. And then people go, "Oh yeah, move to Australia because it's lovely or not." Yeah, but you've got to check the toilet every time you sit down. You've got to check your boots every time you put them on. You got. There was one the other day. Some guy's got to put his crash helmet on, and he's got a bloody mini cobra in the bottom of his bloody crash helmet.
I got one of them in my pants.
What, a crash helmet or a?
Yeah.
Or
he's got his crash helmet. He's left it on the floor. He's seen some movement, and he actually gets a bit of stick. And it's a little baby cobra. It's crawled into the crash helmet.
Seen a bit of movement. I was like, "Fuck, what the fuck's going on here?"
And you told me that was your arm when we slept in that room together.
Oh, here we go. Mountain in the Philippines. No joke. Google it. Most blokes wouldn't know where to find it anyway.
You have to chuck some talc on it, find the wet spot.
That's a worry.
It's like fart love and give me a clue.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. We're going to get ourselves in troubles here, so let's not.
Jesus
We've already done
Christ.
this once, We've already done this once.
It's already gone down the rabbit hole. The one thing I haven't checked is where are we?
Have we read?
I don't know. That's what I was about to look at.
I've barely swore.
Yeah, bollocks, did you? Right, yeah, YouTube Studio. Log in and log into
I bet you ain't red.
content.
I reckon you're orange.
We shall see. I'm waiting to get into my content at the moment. God, the bloody internet is slow tonight. Right, go into live. Come on, go into live. Public view. Yes, it is a public view. And we are... Now, let's see how long it took us, because it gives me, on mine, it gives me a time on when we actually went into red or orange.
Is this for the... in terms of the conversation?
It says I'm green at the moment. No.
Wow.
It can't be right.
Nice.
Let's refresh. Refresh the page. Let me just refresh. Believe it or not, I am still green.
Bloody hell. I think we need to change that.
Pinky hasn't been doing his job.
Yeah. It's telling me the fact that I am. Yeah.
Rev, I reckon you should stick that clip up from last week and see how long it takes before it gets read.
Yeah.
No. No, definitely. How many, as he says, how many F-bombs can we fit in a 30 seconds?
Depends how many drinks I've had.
Oh, here we go. Too many people hitting that AI website. Yeah, so ainude.ai. Upload a photo, put it in, click on the clothing you want to remove, and it. I wonder if we could do it live on camera.
Yeah, but you are going to get a full length from, you?
Probably able to.
Because I'm like 6'2".
Oh, hello. Here we go.
Sit down, Joe, you bastard.
Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in.
Yeah, you need to zoom in.
I thought I saw a shoelace.
That's what it was.
Right, let's go into my Rev Bomb friends. Let's see. Who is in Rev Bomb.
I'm so glad I'm not on that list.
I have quite a few. No, should we do it solo moto? Or should I do it to? Oh, here we go. Let's do it to Missenden Flyer.
Oh my God! I think you've got a crush on him. You know,
And me.
he gets brought up in every single one of your lives.
I know. You've got to do it though, haven't you, guys? Right. So we go.
He's going to be hung like King Dong, isn't he?
Let's just. We can't show the bottom half, but we can do the top half.
What's he got? A propeller for a penis?
Exactly. It wouldn't surprise me in the. It wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. Right. Go into that. Yes, I'm over 18. AInude.ai. Free trial. Upload a photo. Go into your gallery.
Can you not full screen it, Rev?
I will bring it up in a second. Yeah, no worries. Right. Rev Bomb Friends. Into that one. Oh, to the bottom and fine. Right. No, I won't get banned. Missy, she's texting me from the other room. You'll get banned doing that. No, I won't. Not if I'm careful.
We've done worse.
We've done a lot worse. Stevie's had a pair of bollocks out on his show.
Yeah.
Right. Let's take that. We'll do that. And so you basically you put blue on the items that you want to remove, and you click go. Remove object. Creating the video file. This is going
It's got a Hello Kids tattoo on.
He's probably got a Hello Kids tattoo on his waist or something, hasn't he?
Yeah. He's got a dolphin on his chest.
I don't know why it's done that, but that says everything, boys.
Can you do that to me so I get more views?
Exactly. Yeah, we'll share you out on OnlyFans page.
I'm going to try AI my videos now, naked on a bike with double
Naked,
D's.
forget,
yeah, you do well with that.
Crazy one leg on a bike.
Crazy breasts on a bike.
Yeah, crazy breast on a bike. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do well with
the
that.
stuff that this AI is like the big thing at the moment.
Mm.
Oh yeah, Motor Rev said, yeah, he'll definitely have a badge. Yeah, exactly. Prove the point, boys. Prove the point. Cooking in the kitchen. Yeah, can't demonetize you if you're not. Do you know what? Am I worried about monetization? Absolutely not, because I'm still putting content out there. PK's a bike squat though. That didn't look like a couple of propellers to me. No.
Do you know what you need to do? You need to have like code for the word for the to describe penises or vaginas or whatever, and have code for it, and then YouTube won't pick up on it. But just so we all know about it, and then we'll have the same laughs then, won't we? We'll
just call it Vance and Hines. It's a big
Yeah.
How's your Vance and Hines doing this week? Yeah, good. How's your double carbs doing?
Yeah.
How's your V twin?
Yeah, how's your V twin? Yeah. Oh,
Lads, can I just say, I'll drink a lot, so I'll forget half this shit by tomorrow morning. Right.
Oh, my wife's got a set of twin 40mm Makunis.
How's your shaft drive going?
How's your shaft drive going? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but you don't get much talk out of that. No, but the splashback's good.
Yeah.
So I've just done Clarkson. He's got 3 legs. It's like a tripod.
Oh Jesus!
But who's that?
There are
Is
some
that,
really.
that are you? No way, Roland. Is that you?
There you go. Hey, look at that.
Fucking hell, mate. Mate, if that's the way you look, I'd fucking do you.
That's an idea.
It's like a pin-up from the 70s.
Craig's just come up with a great one. What do you call it? What do you call a female's parts? Call it a Missenden Flyer. Yeah, he's a cunt. Oh God, Jesus Christ! Ray's is popping on a professional monkey tonight. So yeah, massive channel, 107,000 followers. So
and he did say he was going to
shout us out. Yeah,
he's going to shout us out.
It's just good when you're like the lowest of the low. You're a little tiny channel, and these massive channels come.
Well, I am on this channel. I am. Do you know what I mean? That's why I said it, because I'm like, you know, he's got a massive channel there, and do you know what I mean? You get all these people who it's like the same as Dibber in the Wind. He only messaged us. He only messaged us just in conversation, and I had about 60 subs just off him messaging us off the conversation.
Same off. I think you had 60. I had 50. Believe it or not, I'm still green. Friday night is still green. How the hell is that happening?
I reckon it's a slow internet. What's that?
Yeah, slow internet. Here we go.
Oh, bloody hell.
Shaft drive there.
I thought that was a mushroom.
Make out of that what you will.
A button mushroom.
Stevie was on earlier. Yeah, Stevie was on earlier. Another massive channel as well, and one of the big English channels is Motorrev. There's massive Motorrev channels on the UK in YouTube. But they do their Motorrev weekenders, and it's a third of the price of what you pay for ABR.
It's less than a third, and what you're getting with it is you're getting a campsite and your fucking food for like, for example, 50 quid for the weekend. So you're getting your Friday night meal, Saturday morning, Saturday evening, and Sunday morning. So realistically, all you've got to do is pay. If you want to eat in between that, then you've got to pay for yourself.
I think the difference is between that and the Wild Bad is the Wild Bad, they get people in, don't they, to do theirs, and they get people to sell beer and stuff like that. Where Craig does all his himself with family.
Craig does all his own admin. Ray just said Pro Monkey tries to talk to everyone in his side chat. Yeah, really great guy, awesome to hang out with. He is as well. Yeah, Pro Monkey is really good. And it's like I do, because everyone said, why do you promote all these little tiny channels in your... And
who said that? Who the fuck said, I'm a little tiny channel?
No, you know, people like Jamie's Biking Adventures, and, you know, all the little tiny ones.
Mine.
People go, oh, yeah, you're forever, like, posting, oh, this is the channel, this is the channel. You should be promoting yourself. No, it's not. I'm not missing them flyer. It's not into self-promotion. We're here as a community to share the experience, and if you can't be bothered, share your biking brothers. Yeah.
So sorry, just on the back of that as well, Rev. There's that I don't know if you know about it, Motovlog Central on Facebook.
Yeah.
And you can post your videos on there. So if anybody wants a platform to post their videos on, post them on there.
And if anybody else fucking calls my channel small, fucking cock rumbles.
Motovlog Central, mate. If you do post something on Motovlog Central, it's normally me that is the admin that allows it in. So I'm actually the admin on Motovlog Central.
Well, it's Adam started it, didn't he? Adam Richards.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen to him. Shh.
Oh, yeah.
What, the dog?
Listen.
Did you end up selling that Triumph?
The bobber.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just talking about it a minute ago, Rowley. So it's sold on Thursday. The guy was meant to pick it up this afternoon. I got it in for what we call pre-delivery inspection. Went all through the bike, checked all the oil, chain, got it all cleaned up. Coat of FS, because we use the FS365 now from Scott Oiler, the water-based one. Cleaned all the bike up, going through the electrics, got as far as the back light, went to check all the indicators, and the back right indicator's not working. I'm like, oh, fuck, what's going on here? We to get the back mudguard off, it's back tyre out, unbolt the mudguard, take it all out. The connectors, they run the wire up the centre of the mudguard with a plastic cover over it.
Right.
But where it goes into the back, it's got a single pole plastic Chinese connector on it, and it had rusted. So obviously, when I'd taken it out for the run and the back end of the bike's bouncing around, it had rattled the connection loose. So we lost in it. So Phil's basically, he's been in, I think he's still going at the garage at the moment. Because he said to me, he phoned me about, I think it was about 7 o'clock, and said, I'm still here working on the bike. He's had to basically cut the connectors, resolder it and put new connectors on it. But he's put the proper British connectors on it. And he went, for someone that's paying 13, 14 grand for a Triumph bobber, and the connectors on it are like a 99 pence Chinese connector. That is poor quality.
Yeah.
So he's done a proper job on it now, so it won't fail again. But you know, poor show from Triumph, you know, putting crap connectors in the back where all the water's going to accumulate.
Is he doing both at the same time?
He's done the whole. He's done the brake light, the tail light, and both indicators at the same time.
Yeah.
So he said, rather than do one, I've done the whole bloody lot.
Yeah.
But poor show Triumph, you know, it's like shit Chinese connectors. And it just shows you when you start getting into a bike, that the crap that they're putting in these bikes just to push it out on the market. And it's like, really? You'd think the money you're paying for a bike that you'd put some decent connectors on it.
For that kind of money, for sure. Yeah.
Fucking two. You're going to be pissing the bed, you man.
What's that for a dwarf?
The minimum wage is I'll get a cheeky kebab. Both. Yeah, definitely.
Just hold that thought there.
I've just said to Boffer, get a false breast.
TMF reckons he makes less than the minimum wage. Look at his as if he flies a bloody plane. Come on.
Oh, did you see? I saw that one. What he said he earned £236,000, but then over what was it, 9 years or something like that.
Oh, there you go. In case of emergency, break glass.
I broke the glass.
I was going to say, why ain't broke? Roland, why ain't broke?
He reckons he makes that, and yet he can afford to ride a gold wing, get funded by Bike Shore and all these channels. He's talking out. He's blowing smoke up people's arse.
That'll be sponsorships. Probably gets quite a bit from sponsorships and stuff like that.
Well, a lot of them pay to go on his channel, don't they? Because he don't have a lot of freebies. Fucking hell, Jay, you all right? Have you fell over?
Believe it or not, I'm actually affiliated now to Bike Shore. So people that come into the garage, if they mention, because we have like what they call a dealer code, so you'd give the code number in, and as a dealer for Bike Shore through the garage, they get 10% off. And I went, yeah, but if you mention Rev Bomb, you get 10% off. Oh, but what do you make out of it? Absolutely nothing. I get no affiliation to Bike Shore. I don't get any money out of it whatsoever. I've got Viper helmets that sponsor me. And people go, oh, yeah, but if you sell a Viper helmet, don't you get any money back from it? No, I'm just promoting. Do you know what I had in the last month from Viper? A T-shirt. That's all I got from Viper. And they always say, do you want something back? And I went, no, I do it for the love of sharing it out. I do it because I'm passionate about what I do. And then people go, I do it for the love. Yeah. And then all the other stuff, like, because we promote so many bloody channels as well. And we're promoting all the products on the page, Kawasaki and that. The only thing that I do get a comeback from, which is quite a good one, is a channel.
Admin on Mrs. and Flyer.
Admin on Mr. and Flyer. No, it's a thing called McCams. So if you go and smash your bike up, and they're basically McCams Insurance will take over and get you your compensation and get you the money for your bike. And we do it through the garage, and we get 10% of any claim. And we did one for, you may notice VJ Biker was in earlier, Vincent that comes in. He wrote his LXR off 2 years ago, and it sat in our garage, and I said to him, you need to come pick the bike up. Oh, well, the accident claim's still going. Yeah, but our storage charge is £12.50 a day plus the VAT. So it's £15 a day storage charge. Oh, don't worry about it. The insurance company will pay it. So Vincent got his money after 2 years. We had the bike for 186 days at £15 a day.
Wow.
And the insurance company had to pay out for it. And I went, wouldn't it have been in your interest to come pick the bike up? Well, no, because we've got nowhere to store it. So we'd rather leave it at your place and pay 15 quid a day. Thank you very much. Give the money.
Yeah, why not?
And then people go, oh, yeah, but you made a shit lot off the insurance. No, we got the money, but guess who pays for it at the end of the day? And they go, oh, you. Your insurance premium's going up because that bike's been stored here for 186 days.
Mm.
It's not the customer that pays for it. It's not the insurance company. Everybody else pays for it because your insurance premium has gone up by another 6-7 quid.
Mm.
It's absolutely stupid. And you'd think the insurance company would pick it up, write the bike off, get it down the scrapyard, job done. Settle the claim. But no, people like to hassle out claims for 6-7 months. And unfortunately, if you're going to do that, you're going to be banging on the cost of insurance.
Is that a common issue?
It's rife in the UK. It's rife in the UK.
Yeah, right.
I brought my KTM bag and I tracked it. So they paid me out. So we agreed a price. So the bike was worth, for example, on the road, it was about 13 grand on the road. But once it had been writ off, I says, right, how much do you want? How much are you going to sell the bike for? And they're like, well, we'll put it in an auction. I says, right, okay, then so I'll give you now 7.5 grand for the bike. So you just pay me the difference between 7.5 grand and what you're going to pay me, and I'll keep the bike. And that was like, okay, then sound. One, what's wrong with the bike? So I ended up tracking the bike and then selling the bike for more than 7.5 grand as a track bike because I put like a full aquaponic exhaust on it. I've done quite a bit to it, but I got my money back. But yeah, it's shit in the UK, mate. Honestly, it's like for the kids now. My two eldest, my two daughters. One's 21, one's 19. Now I'm trying to get insurance. You just can't get insurance on anything. And it's like, it might sound daft, but I've got an electric car. So for my electric car, you've got to be 21. So what's the point in going electric if you can drive at 17, but you can't get insured at 21? What's the point in getting electric?
It's because of the speed, I think, isn't it?
I don't know.
Can you get your kids insured under your name?
So they can be named drivers. But
that's why it's so expensive.
But they can't be named drivers. They can't be named drivers until they're 21.
Yeah, that's why it's so expensive because they're trying to do it under his name.
Everybody knows me.
First question: are you ginger?
Is your dad Brian? Yeah, fucking no.
You're fucked. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The thing was, when I did my my bike short's always been about 300-400 quid. And when we went down to the bike show because we met up with Carl Fogarty, and he got us some dinner tokens. And the girl said to me, she went, "Oh, is it just social domestic pleasure?" I went, "Yeah. Just me and me YouTube videos." And she went, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, I do like runs out on my YouTube channel on the bike to Super Sausage." And she went, "Oh, right. And you're recording your rides on the GTR." She went, "You do realise that's business use?" And I went, "What do you mean?" She went, "If you're making money off your YouTube and you're recording videos on that bike or any bike, that's classed as business use." And I went, same as like doing Deliveroo. And she went, "Oh, bum, bum, bum." It went from 390 to 770 quid.
Yeah, it's only a business if you're getting paid for it, though, which you are monetized. So
yeah. And she said, if you're actually out, and the coppers are getting a little bit hot on it now. If you're out with a camera on your helmet and the copper sees the camera, is going to pull you up. All right, you've got a camera on your helmet. Are you shooting for YouTube? And if people go, no, I'm just doing it for just to record the ride, you're fine. But if you open your mouth and say, yeah, I'm doing TikTok or I'm doing YouTube, have you got business insurance, mate? No, boom, you're nicked and your bike is seized.
That's pathetic.
Yeah, and the coppers are getting. They've done in Milton Keynes. We get a lot of 125 riders that are buying scooters for doing deliveries from like McDonald's or the local Chinese, Deliveroo or Uber, and they're pulling the bikers over. Have you got business insurance? No. Let's have a look at your insurance. Seizing the bike because to be an Uber or a Deliveroo, you must have business insurance.
That's why we're all getting DJIs, because they're quicker to pull off with them being magnetic. Not like fucking GoPro. See the police and you're still there trying to get it off.
Yeah. Bloke on a bike. My cam's on my handle. It's a dash cam. Yeah. Just tell him it's a dash cam. Don't tell him that you're recording for YouTube because it's classed as business use.
It gives it away though when you've got stickers all over your bike.
Yeah, and you've got helmet stickers with like fucking Red Bomb or Peaky Biker all up. Yeah. Got a new fully competent national recovery, same as that. Yeah, 375. This year's 380. Yeah. I'm paying 770 at the moment, so my insurance has literally doubled just because it's business use.
I don't know what. You only do like fucking 12 mile a year to Super Sausage.
I only go to Super Sausage back, didn't I?
Will it not be on Sunday? He'll be pushing the boat out a bit.
Oh yeah, I'm actually going out Sunday. So, I'm going to get this off because I'm sweating my cods off.
I thought I was watching that AI thing then.
No, I have. I've got my Motol. Oh, here we are. Look at this. Temu, £2 Motol t-shirt.
Ooh.
So what's your missus wearing for her pajamas if you're wearing her pajama top?
She ain't wearing nothing in bed tonight, mate. That's coming off in about 5 minutes.
Who's your mate? Who's your mate?
Who needs enemies when you've got mates like me?
Yeah. So how long's that crap been in for?
They brought it in last year.
Unreal. So I've never heard anything so ridiculous.
I know. If you're Deliveroo or you're using your bike for anything other than riding to and from a place of employment or work, then it is classed as business insurance.
See, I'm all right because I've got a KTM. It's never started. I'm always pushing it around.
It's mad. I tell you, it's mad.
Captain Faff. That's always when he insures. Who are you? It's Jay. Captain Faff. Yeah. Drop his insurance.
Doing it legit. Unless you're at 24/7 delivery, it's a losing proposition for a rider. The lowest I've seen quote food delivery, £1,400. Yeah, it's about right. And you think Deliveroo, they make about £4 or £5 a ride. Not even that. Sometimes about £3.50 to do. So how many deliveries have you got to fit in a day to cover your £1,400 insurance for the year?
That's why a lot of people won't get insured.
Yeah.
Tell you what, that would almost be worth reading that legislation to the letter, because I bet you there's some outs in that.
Yeah. But obviously, for the sake that I do YouTube and I'm recording my rides, yes, I do make monetization off of YouTube. Yes, I do get bike sales through the garage. I would rather cover my back than be outside of the insurance bracket. But obviously, if I'm riding in the garage, I'm covered on the garage insurance. Yeah.
What did you say, Jay? What did you say?
I'm just going to say they say you're doing YouTube, and then they go and watch your YouTube, and then just let you off with a warning when they see your footage.
Oh.
Sorry, Rev. Sorry, mate. I'm learning from the best.
I actually made good money on my YouTube last month, so I'm not complaining. The thing is, if I'm riding for the garage, I'm covered under their garage policy because I have a trade plate on my back. But if I'm out riding at the weekend, I'd rather be to the letter. We had one, oh God, when was it? It was about 8 weeks ago. Now, I happened to ride with a Met Police rider called Gary. Now, he is what they call a SEG rider. So he is special escort group for the Prince of Wales. And so he's the one that you see riding around London with the whistle in his crash helmet going.
I must have last night.
Yeah. So he's what they call a SEG rider. Now, me and him rode out to Super Sausage. He has 2 bikes. He's got a Gix 1000 what's the big one? The Hayabusa.
Honda C90.
Yeah. Both of the bikes are pure black, cameras front and back. He's got the in-off cameras on it, but it's an unmarked police bike. We went to Super Sausage. We've come out to Super Sausage. Now, if you've seen my videos, we go down to the roundabout and we stop at the roundabout. Just before the roundabout, copper stepped out in the middle of the road and gone, pulled me over on the GTR, and he went, "Oh, just a quick spot check, mate. Have you got your driving license insurance on you?" And I went, "It's on my phone, but I'll pull it out." Gary's pulled in behind me and he went, "What are you stopped for?" And I went, "They pulled me in for a spot check." And he went, "Okay, show him your driving license and insurance and get on your way." And the copper went, "No, because I want to have a look around your bike." And he went, "Have you got a just reason for pulling him in?" And he went, "Well, no, it's a spot check." And he went, "Are you actually licensed? Have you put on your police database that you're stopping here today to do spot checks?" And the copper went, "What do you mean?" He said, "You have to be licensed. You have to actually log it to do a spot check from a certain area." And he went, "How do you know that?" And he went, "Because I'm Met Police." And it turned out the copper had just pulled in the spot.
Oh, they got it to the wrong person?
No.
Who's got telly on in the background?
It's Roland talking to his
Roland's
missus.
Roland's having a fucking domestic with his missus.
Yeah.
Do you know what though, Rev? I think if you're not riding like a dick and they've got no, because they're going to throw the book at you if you're riding like a dick, aren't they?
Yeah.
And I think if you've got cameras on and you're just riding and you're sticking to everything, especially when you're riding past them, then I think they'll leave you alone anyway.
Yeah.
They're not going to sort of like pull you over if they don't. They probably need a reason, won't they?
This one little copper, he was like, "Oh yeah, I just want to look around your bike." And Gary said to him, he said, "You need to have logged it on the police database that you're actually stopping here." It's the same as speed cameras. They have to actually log where they are going to stop for the day. If it's not in the book, it's classed as an illegal stop. And he said to this guy, he went, "If he's all legit, why are you stopping him?" And he went, "Oh, it's just spot checking." Went, "You're not allowed to do it. You're breaking the law, mate." "Well, what do you know? Blah, 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 blah." And he went, "Because I'm Met Police."
Oh,
and he went, "Oh, what the is that Rhodey's missus?"
What is it?
Sorry,
I
guys.
can't really see it.
I just slipped up there with one of my cross-dressing pictures.
we thought that James had come back in the room.
To be fair, mate, if I was you, I'd put that up as your fucking your photo now.
You'd probably get more views.
What the fuck's happening in your house? You got fucking where you live downtown Baghdad?
Max and Mimi.
Jesus Christ, it looks like some of the stuff that's come out of Kandahar, doesn't it?
No, Max and Sammy.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Here we are. They have to log the stops, pace code 8. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah. Back in the weird part of YouTube again. Yay. You're really in a jail cell, Rolly.
Yeah.
Oh God, we're having fun tonight. You can't
put that fucking photo with your other missus on.
But we mustn't be having fun enough because you're still in the green. That's no good.
Have you actually checked?
Right, let's just have I haven't checked it for the last 10 minutes. Let's have a quick refresh the channel.
Let's refresh. Fuck.
We are. Come on. We're still green. I actually make money tonight.
Family friendly. Absolutely family friendly.
As Craig said, Rev's a cross vlogger.
Oh,
that's a new word. Right, we're going to wind up in a minute, boys, anyway, because I'm going to go out and have a cigarette with my neighbours. I am going to go and spend a bit of time with Mrs. B because she is going to the parents tomorrow night because
Rev, you seem to be spending a lot of time with your neighbours since you've done that AI thing on them.
I know, yeah. No, because Mrs. is going to Mum's tomorrow because I am out with Peaky on Sunday. Yeah, me and Peaky are having a little bit of fun on Sunday. And it'll be the first time, I think, about 3 months, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's got to be at least 3. Where's Jay gone? Did I just ban him? No, not yet.
He got kicked out.
All is missing is Jaguar.
I might actually finish the stream on Jay tonight. I was like, yeah.
I don't know what you thought I was doing. I was just shouting somebody.
Yeah. Right. Let's start wrapping up anyway. Rowley, let's promote your channel. Let everybody know who you are and say your goodbyes.
Okay.
Hello. Goodbye.
Check out my channel. I've got 4 subscribers. I might get 5 at the end of this. I'm currently working on one of my cars, so I'm making a video of doing that. I'm actually repainting it, stripping off the paint and repainting it. So if anybody's interested, somewhere down the track, there'll be a video out on Go to Woe, how to do a closed door respray that's worthy of winning trophies. Apart from that, it's nice weather. I might go for a ride this afternoon if I feel pretty healthy after working on the car for the whole bloody day. That's it.
Lovely. Awesome. Cheers, Rowley. Peaky.
Stay safe, keep your family safe. You've got to do one thing, please, which is smile. Smile. Rowley. Smile. Thank you.
And Jay, finish it off tonight. Go on. And you got to do mine as well.
Oh. Do you? Do you know, I can't even remember yours. I'm just laughing at what Motorev's saying. He's saying the exact thing what you said the other week about this Chinese menu on my wall.
Is that what it is?
No, it's actually a kung fu thing. It's come from it's from New York. That.
Yeah. It says, right, can I get chicken fried rice twice?
I asked the girl for a Chinese 71 and she went, what's that? She went 69 but 2 can chew.
Oh.
Right, let's just put Crazy's channel up. Hang on.
Here we go. Promote the big channels, leave the little channel.
Everybody knows who the fuck you are.
Yeah, they fucking do now.
If they don't, they do now. Crazy Legs on a bike. There we go. Right. There we go. So that's Crazy's channel. And Crazy Legs on a bike. Go and give him a subscribe and a follow.
I will.
This guy over
here. I will. So expect to see me on your channel there, Crazy.
Thank you, mate.
So, yeah. Peaky Biker. You can't miss him. Mucker from another. Win week. Friday, the midweek mumble. Go and check it out.
I'm waiting on one channel to get back to me. This is a massive channel. No. Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the one. With the KTM, Crazy Legs on the bike. That's the
nice one. Yeah. Cheers, Rolly.
So I'm waiting on one of the biggest channels in the UK to just confirm. I've had an 85% chance it could be on. So stay tuned for the midweek mumble.
That'll be good. Right, let's
What's
just
mine? Red can put mine up, I think.
Right, let's just pop this channel up. We shall put this in. You can find Rowley. So he's on YouTube as the one and only Roland Keith. You can also find him on OnlyFans as Mr. Australian Long Schlong.
I'm already subscribed to you, Rolly.
There we
you go.
I'm sure I've got a monthly direct debit because I'm to you.
I haven't put out much content this year because one, the weather's been really, really bad, and we've only had probably like about a dozen fair riding days in the whole year so far, and two, I've been busting my ass trying to get this car sorted out.
Yeah, I didn't say I watched you. I just said I've subscribed to you.
Oh, look, that's okay.
The one thing you have got to watch if you go to Rowley's channel, he is very good as a filmmaker.
Yeah.
Go and watch The Revenge of the Killer Fong.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
And I really enjoy
good.
watching the car stuff he does as well.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
Really
yeah,
it. It's one of them where you can put it on and kind of watch the whole lot and just keep fucking clicking onto the next one, onto the next one, onto the next one. Yeah. If you want to have a bit of a binge watch, it's good. It's
definitely worth watching The Revenge of the Killer Fong. It is funny. It is good. But yeah, thanks to everybody to come in. Jay, you can finish the show off tonight because you basically bollocksed it up for Peaky on Wednesday, so you might as well do it for me.
All I can say is thank you very much. If you ever want AI in, he's your man. If you ever want a drinking buddy, he's your man. And if you ever want to learn Australian, g'day, he's your man. So my outro is remember guys, it doesn't matter who you are, what you ride, or where you're from. Every day is an adventure.
That's it.
Unless you're going up fucking hard not pass.
In reverse.